Let's go. Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to a special edition of Kingdom of Nerds Holiday Edition Giveaway Special. We have Jedi Johnson here. We have Sticks Boy. We got Joe's Dueling, and we have Mad Max the Mandalorian.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here. Don't forget to also thumbs up the video if you're going to enter the competition. You should thumbs that up, right?
Yeah, like the video if you're going to enter the giveaway. And to enter the giveaway for tonight, all you have to do is type in hashtag ho ho ho.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, very easy. You know, today's giveaway, I think, will be 3 comics. They will be first giveaway tonight will probably be Harley Quinn 29, which is a foil.
Ooh, that's the one I want. Ooh.
Nice.
Second giveaway will be Hulk number 3.
Nice.
And then towards the end of the show, we will have a first appearance of Spider-Boy.
Wow.
9.8.
It's a lot of encapsulated comics.
Yes, it is. It's easy to ship that way. Let's say hi to the chat. Who's here? We got Jeffrey's Dueling. Jeffrey Drake. Jeffrey's Dueling. What am I?
Jeffrey's Dueling. Sounds like my twin. My brother from another mother.
AOA is in the chat supporting the channel. Brad Selden, happy holidays, everyone. Birdbird, if you're not subscribed to Birdbird's channel, please go check it out. DGH, I won't likely win, but I'll say something in the chat anyway. Matthew Cologne, hey Matthew. Don't put me in the giveaway. I'm here just to support. Cragden, happy holidays. Hey, Dave's Collection, welcome. Gee. Hi, Nathan's here. What's going on? Who else? Max, you can't win.
I can't.
You're on the panel.
But I want them.
That's nice.
I had a rough day.
We got Sin Havoc. What's going on? Tyson is here. Hey, Tyson. Lord of BK is slithering around. Giggity. We got Jimmy Bataliski. Two new names. Welcome. Too Much Soup. Hey, buddy. Welcome. Please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And once again, please type in ho ho ho. So when you must be here in the chat to win the book.
I don't know who that is. He's got sunglasses on.
Hey, Chiba. What's going on? Uh-oh. Sticks is on his second name. Must be having internet problems. So what's going on? You guys have any pickups you want to show off before we start the show?
I got some pickups.
You got pickups. Sure. What are you doing with pickups?
Well, it's stuff I've had for months. I just finally unboxed it.
Ah.
It's going to make Sticks weep with envy.
There you go. You got, Let me just take the
down. It's time already?
Yeah.
Okay,
we don't mess around here.
I know people on Renovision. Oh, this is just yours. This isn't Renovision.
Well, everybody here is from Renovision. I haven't got my Renovision
like to
shirt
make
on.
Fun of VHS tapes, but I got some good ones. Got some Grail ones.
Grails? What's this Grail you speak of?
It's going to make Sticks
you still opening them, though?
I didn't know they had VHS back in the 40s. But.
Still opening them and watching them?
Yeah, they're not sealed. Well, this is cool. This is Stardust. This is the Daredevil actor. I have to rewatch this. I haven't seen this in years.
Is that from South Korea?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
These are all Korean tapes.
They still make VHS tapes over there.
Yeah, this was not released in America. This title. Episode 2. I know everyone loves the prequels.
What are the
Sin City. This was not released to VHS in the States.
Nice.
This was not either, and I decided to get this after Ray Stevenson, is that his name? Passed.
Punisher War Journal?
Warzone, yeah. Episode 1. Close Encounters is not rare, but this edition is. Look at this tape. They do cool things like this.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Minty green.
And for some reason, they always put the logos of the company over there on the tape. They don't do that too much for U.S. releases. I don't know why. Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider?
Throw that in the trash.
No.
Throw that in the trash.
That's the best Ghost Rider.
Oh, of course you'll say that.
Die Hard 4, which I actually like. Everyone trashes it, but the
Was
fifth
it Die
one was
Hard?
horrible.
Is that the one with the sun?
Yeah.
Or is that Live Free and Die Hard?
Was
The
there
one-
a Die Hard 4 and 5? Did not know that. See, trash.
And then here's the Holy Grail ones.
Doctor Who?
No, these are not in
No.
perfect condition. But Incredible Hulk.
Oh, is that Banner? Is that Banner Hulk?
No, this is
Yeah.
Norton.
Or is that Norton Hulk? Okay.
Ah,
What color is that?
how they put the picture on the
It's
tape.
it's got a red. Yeah, they do a lot of stuff over there.
Oh, nice.
That's really see the labels and everything are so much cooler. These were all rentals. The rental. I think what happened was, you know how domestic box office has been slumping because we've had movies forever. In some countries, they didn't have a pretty big theater chain, so the rental market was going on for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And that goes for VHS tapes and music cassette tapes. There were bands that released cassette tapes in other parts of the world. They get American release. The first Iron Man on VHS. There's also Iron Man 2, but I haven't found that one yet. Well, I have someone that finds it for me.
Are they pre-dubbed or are they just the English version?
They're the English version with Korean subtitles.
Korean subtitles. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then this is the one that Sticks might be jealous. Episode 3 was not released on VHS in the States. And then I also have just a few music cassette tapes because we do tape hunters. I just got this in the mail. Muse Drones.
Oh, I love Muse.
Here's my other Muse tapes. And then I got this. This is a band from the 90s I like. Big Wreck. That's all. Lots of tapes.
Sen Havoc says Die Hard 4 is with Timothy Oliphant, and Die Hard 5 was with Jai Courtney. 4 was better. Bruce Willis versus F-35.
Yeah, it's actually fun. I mean, it's not great, but it's fun.
It is fun.
Hey, Power Girls are awesome. Powerpuff Girls are awesome, right, buddy?
I love Powerpuff Girls.
Everybody loves Powerpuff Girls. Anybody else?
I got some stuff I can show since I'm trying to work through all this stuff. All right, so little Zerdy time. Here we got these are all signed.
Oh,
We have the Rogue
Nice.
Gambit.
nice.
We have Mary Jane.
Ooh, yeah.
We have Sins of Sinister, whoever that is. I don't know.
That's
That's
magic.
Magic.
Magic. Okay.
Yes.
So who is this? This is nobody.
That's
Oh,
Starfire.
that's Starfire.
Starfire. Oh, you guys are on it. So I got
Yeah,
Starfire.
I have that one.
And then
I
I got
have that one
Foil.
too.
I got Foil Starfire. I've got Spider Gwen and Foil Spider Gwen. I've got Poison Ivy and what's her name? making out.
Harley.
And then I've got foil Harley and Poison Ivy making out. Who's this?
Ooh, I'm jealous.
Starfire.
Starfire again.
Starfire again. So
Yeah.
I got her in a foil. And then lastly, this is the gold foil, which I know it's sold out. I don't know, at least it's sold out on a lot of the sites. I don't know about secondhand market. So it might be a little more rare, but this is the gold Harley tattooed.
Oh, nice. I haven't seen that one, actually.
That's it.
All right. If you're watching on X and Instagram, you can't enter the giveaway unless you come to the YouTube channel because it's through StreamYard. So head over to Kingdom of Nerds on YouTube and like and type in the chat. Ho, ho, ho. Joe?
Just
Yeah.
like what Bruce is. That's all.
You got one thing that
All
came in
one word?
Saturday. Got both versions. Got my Josie and the Pussycats, Beretta, pop art.
I like
The metal, and the regular cover. That's all I got. That's all that came in.
Six, you got anything?
nothing for Sticks today.
I got a few things.
I'm echoing.
We talking about, I didn't have anything last week, did I? I have the almost dropped the giveaways. I got the Scotty Youngs, the Batmans, the black and white, the regular, and the foil.
Did those just come in like within the past week?
Yes.
Man, this took a while.
Yeah. I got the 1 in 100 animal pound. Giggity.
Did you say giggity?
Yeah, I say giggity.
It's a lot of Scotty.
A lot of Scotty. I got the 1 in 50 Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong #3.
Nice.
Cool
It's a good
cover. I
series.
have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's a cool cover. I got the 1 in 25 Superman issue #9
It was the mud.
with Silver Banshee, the Zerdy.
Mm.
Was already.
Yeah, I'm jealous on that one.
Got the Deviant. I've been called the Deviant many times. #1. Second printing. Everybody loves a killer Santa Claus.
I still have to read issue 2.
Do we though?
Then we have Catwoman, the pulp
I like these
covers
pulp
they've been
covers.
doing. I love this cover. The Wonder Woman riding a reindeer cover
Ooh,
Lobos.
by Lobos.
I like that.
Then we have the Action Comics #1 homage with Santa Claus holding a sleigh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Then we have, I don't know, did I show this? I don't remember. The Harlequin cover for Nightwing. Trashy romance book, guys.
That's cover.
Why didn't they put what's his name on there? Who's that long blonde-haired guy? What's his name?
Fabio.
Fabio.
Fabio. Thank you. Yeah, Fabio. That would have been
Then
throwback.
Harley Quinn, black, white, and redder. The Frizzing.
Nice. Frizz.
Ooh,
I think I got 3 of those coming in the mail. I think somewhere.
And then
Great
one of my
cover.
favorite covers of what's this last week's books. Harley Quinn, black, white, and red, and #6. The Ariel Diaz.
ooh.
Yeah, Diaz has been doing some great covers lately.
There's a lot of Harley Quinn covers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, a ton of them. You know, I think before we get into the news, maybe I'll run the first giveaway. We're gonna run the Harley Quinn.
Oh,
All right. Hold on, I gotta
28.
answer.
Make sure you're entered into the giveaway on YouTube. It only works on YouTube. And make sure you type in hashtag ho 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 ho.
Who did that cover? Is that Sanders' cover?
Yes. Natalie Sanders. And then the back.
Dime doubled for Fabio.
that's a nice one.
How many entries we got? Oh, we got 23 entries in. Share this tab. All right.
I'm 19 of them.
Harley brings the boys to the yard.
All right, and the first winner of tonight, Joe, can you keep track of these? Because I don't have a pen laying around somewhere.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you got it.
All right, the first giveaway goes to
Come on. Let's go. Winner. Let's go.
Cosmic
Oh.
One.
Ah,
Cosmic.
Congrats, Cosmic One.
way to win.
No, good job.
Congrats, Cosmic. BK is pulling his hair out right now.
Cosmic, are you still here? And I just saw you.
He was just here a second ago.
I'll give him a few seconds to answer.
I saw you in there, CJH. Oh my goodness.
Come on,
Oh, there
Oh,
he
there
is.
it
There he is.
Cosmic, hit me up on Twitter. Not Twitter, Instagram. At Kingdom of Nerds _ All right. The next giveaway will be after the news and rumors section of the show. So let's get into some news. I keep forgetting I have this stream deck over here. Stream deck thingy. All right. Let's go. All right, first up, we're going to take a look at the box office this weekend. Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom, 28.1 million. Wonka, 17.7. Migration, 12.3. Anyone But You, 6.2. And Solar at 5.4. Aquaman currently stands at about 158 between 153 and 158 million. It should pass the Marvels by Friday. Wonka's passed 350 million. And as of yesterday, The Color Purple released on Christmas Day, made 18 million. It's the second highest opening for a musical.
Damn.
And it hasn't musical hasn't opened that high since 2009. So,
Barbie was a musical.
Yeah.
and they don't count as a musical.
I never heard of
I
Solar.
watched that.
Wow, AOA says I was right about something. What the hell's going on here? What's right? Aquaman 2 was good. Thank you, buddy. I'm glad
It was good. I liked it. It was I mean, for what it was, right? It was a standalone. It's not going anywhere really, but it was fun. Like I said, Bruce Fur and I were talking before the show about the messaging, about global warming, etc. He reminded me that's always kind of been an Aquaman theme in the comics. So okay, I'll let that go.
He was
They were really throwing it in. They were really throwing it in our face, but okay, I'll let it go. But no, it was good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was. I hate to use the word fun because that's what people use for the Marvels to describe the Marvels, which was a terrible movie. So they say, "Oh, Aquaman was fun." No, Aquaman. It was more than fun. It was a lot better than the Marvels, hands down. This movie, it was very entertaining. It was funny. It was. Yeah, it was good. A lot of action, start to finish. It was good. Good flick.
Nice. Max totally hated Aquaman.
I was really disappointed. Yeah.
Yeah,
I want
he
him to move on to
screamed
Lobo. I
He
want him
just
to
ready
move
to
on.
move on.
I don't think he had any. He lacked a lot of energy he had in the first for me personally.
Did you think he was going to regenerate into Lobo at the end?
No.
It's not Doctor Who, all right?
Could have been worse. You could watch Rebel Men.
Oh, Joe!
Oh,
Oh, hey!
Let's go.
Hey.
Shots fired
Yeah.
early.
In the when you watch it the second time, it gets better, and there's always the director's cut. I'm using all the excuses Snyder fans.
Okay,
I'm triggering Brian. I'm triggering Brian. Wait till you see the director's cut.
Next thing you're not going to tell me is that Netflix made him do it.
No, I don't.
What?
Oh man, Netflix was coming down on him like a hammer.
I'm sorry.
my
I
God,
watched
you
the
guys don't
I watched the
understand.
creator today. The creator had an $80 million budget. Rebel Moon has a $166 million budget for both movies, so split the difference, $80 million a movie. Same budget. And the creator looked a million times better and had competent acting. That's all I
Whoa.
got.
Joe, I agree with you somewhat. The overall
effects were great in the creator.
the special effects were better in the creator, but there weren't too much variety in the special effects. Whereas in Rebel Moon there was a lot of different practical CG. Is a lot.
You are right. There was lens flare and slow motion. You had
that's
best of
okay.
both worlds.
He's still throwing shade. That's the variety. Lens flare.
Joe needs to take a nap and then rewatch Rebel Moon. He was tired.
I've watched it twice. Well,
It wasn't
sorry.
that
I
good.
watched it 3 times if you
Boring.
include the 2 times I fell asleep while watching it.
God, I'm sorry. I did not find it very entertaining. Like, it's like, okay, I get it, but even the acting was terrible. Like, oh man, no, I'm good. I don't want to be that guy that sits there and rips a movie apart, but I'm just saying.
Well, that's what you are.
Yeah. I just remind everybody to go back and watch Empire Strikes Back and Mark Hamill's acting, and then tell me.
Oh,
Second Jedi
facts.
talk. I was with you until you're gonna throw shade on Mark Hamill. Oh,
Like
no.
I said, I
Star
watched the
Wars
creator
isn't-
today. I watched a movie of a
I
guy
mean-
who actually directed a Star Wars movie.
I'm telling you right now. Okay?
Oh,
If you guys
Joe.
are watching, if you guys are watching Star Wars for like next level acting, you guys are looking in the wrong place. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Right.
That's my- that's the
Star
point.
Wars has never been known for its acting.
No.
I
Or
didn't
writing.
want to, and BK, I didn't want a saloon brawl. There was already a cantina scene in the movies. That was enough.
Yes. Oh man, it was that bad. No, it was horrible. It was like,
Was it a
dude,
cantina or was it a whorehouse? We really don't know yet.
I think it was a whorehouse.
They stumbled into.
It's like a,
There were
like a
people
mix
there
between
looking for
Dune
love,
and a
so I'm not
Western.
sure where exactly they stumbled into.
Now, Reacher has horrible acting.
It's called a
It's
brothel.
enjoyable.
Wait,
Did you
Reacher
get,
has
did
horrible
you
acting?
get Firefly vibes?
Oh yeah,
Like,
but it's enjoyable.
Firefly. Oh, I love that show. Thank you very much.
I got Firefly vibes watching this, and it wasn't like in a good way. Like, it was more like Serenity.
Didn't he
The
just say
movie
5
that they
minutes
made.
ago he doesn't want to be the one trash in the movie? He's 5 minutes in.
Oh, sorry.
Have you met Brian? Really?
That was before I threw.
I
shade
don't
on
want to
Star
be
Wars,
the
and
one
it's like,
trash in the
fuck it.
movie. One moment later.
Jar Jar was
I had to get
nominated
some
for
clips
3
in for a
Oscars.
good sizzle reel.
Moments
Had to get everyone
later.
worked up a little bit.
Excuse me.
Thank you. I was trying to block it out.
All right, so people that have seen Aquaman and Rebel Moon, what do you consider better, Aquaman or Rebel Moon?
Rebel Man. Little bit.
Yeah,
Or-
I mean,
Jedi.
Man.
well, no, yeah, Jedi, because you asked me in the chat. You wanted to know what I was going to say before even asking that question.
course.
Yeah, Bruce Fur, yeah, he said it was either or. So, I mean, I feel like I enjoyed Aquaman more than I did Rebel Moon, but not by a lot. I mean, it's kind of apples and oranges in a way, really. I mean, Aquaman was supposed to be funny. It was supposed to be light, whereas I don't think Rebel Moon was necessarily meant to be a light, easy watch necessarily. I mean, I don't know. I'll cast my vote for Aquaman because Bruce said that's the only way I could be on the show.
I see.
I do what you have to do. Everybody knows Aquaman is my favorite superhero. Always has been. All right,
Well, the
next
first
up,
movie was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it was great.
it was amazing. You got to see the second one and judge for yourself,
I'll
and
get around to it.
don't listen to Max's
Max
bias.
Hey,
talked me out
I
of it.
wanted to like it. It's not like I'm a hater.
Max talked me
I
out of
want to
it.
see someone else take on Aquaman now. I don't think he's the definitive Aquaman. Like you think like Hugh Jackman's a real like one of the definitive Wolverine, and certain people are really good as Batman, Superman. Cavill's really great Superman. I just don't see that this kind of lost the magic for me for Jason. And I'm a huge Jason Momoa fan since Stargate Atlantis, so I don't think he was trying. He was just felt more Jason Momoa than the character this time.
Could be. CGH, I feel like the more I say that, the less likely I'll be added. What? What?
This is CGH's type of humor. Yeah.
Max, you're not a hater, man. Don't let anyone say that.
Don't. Thank you, Isaac. I will not let Bruce say that. Don't say that, Bruce, on your own show.
Rebel Moon was better than Aquaman 2. Hey, Shazel. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, the chat has spoken.
Is that Tom
Aquaman?
Green
Huh?
in the picture?
I can't make it out.
I think it's Tom
Aquaman.
Green on the right.
No, I don't
Tom
think
Green.
so.
Yeah, it's Tom
Is it?
Green.
Oh, okay.
No. Sweet.
Aquaman was just an adventure of him refinding his brother and getting lunch at McDonald's.
So, Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Hey, I'll take a burger, McDonald's burger right now. All right,
Shut up,
cheeseburger.
I'm hungry, dude. Man, I had some candy this afternoon. It was all right.
Oh,
That
please.
was
I was eating Christmas food
I'll just
all
eat
day.
these sugar packets.
Sugar packets of sugar.
Pretty much it, dude. I have that fizz candy that you win at like arcades and stuff.
I
Brian's eating good.
I thought Black Mantis was really. I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah,
in the movie.
He's a
too.
great villain. He's
Yeah.
I really
in those movies.
I really liked all the locations they used, and it was fun. It was dumb fun. That's all it was meant to be.
I like that he was committed to being a villain all the way to the very end. Spoiler alert. He's like, no, I'm a villain all the way to the end.
I liked Black Manta better in the first one. I thought this was going to be the standout movie for him.
Jason Momoa should be Atrocitus. Huh. Atrocitus is a Red Lantern for everyone that doesn't know that.
What about?
We'll wait to get a Green Lantern on screen first.
They
don't put
found
the
a
cart
green
before the
glow in NASA or something. Found a green glow in Jupiter. It looks like a lantern's out there.
Could be. Or is it alien poop?
So we're all gonna die.
One of the two.
Algae.
Next up, Mike Flanagan is reportedly in talks to direct a remake of Labyrinth.
No.
Dance, magic, dance. Oh.
Stop remaking things that can't be remade properly.
Especially if the reason why those movies were made isn't with us anymore.
I am Black Mantis.
We're gonna have to get
I mean-
Jedi a Black Manta suit.
Jim Henson and David Bowie. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does this mean, though? I love these headlines. In talks to direct a remake. What does that mean? Like they had lunch and they're like, you know what? That would be cool.
Yeah,
That sounds fun. And then the guy sitting at the table
You
You know
behind
what?
is like,
It's
"Dude,
probably the easiest way to get the money bags in Hollywood to open their wallets. Like, oh, okay,
Can we write this off as a business expense now that we
Yeah.
talked about maybe making a remake of Labyrinth?
you're right.
Is
Yeah.
Flanagan wearing the T-shirt of the sweater that Danny was wearing in The Shining? By the way, because I believe he is with the Apollo rocket on.
Yeah, that's why he was having lunch. Somebody overheard a conversation, and it made his rounds to all the trades as rumors.
Can't they just make something new?
No.
Well, it'll be new for a new generation of kids.
Hmm.
I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of Labyrinth. I like Legend better.
I like Legend better as well,
Dark Crystal.
Yeah, Dark Crystal.
but I don't know. It's just like just do something new. It's
They do, and no one shows up.
It's true.
They do. Like
It's
Rebel
true.
Moon.
Well, no, that's
24 million people showed up.
Derivative is not new. Oh,
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 Brian.
Wow.
That's making a clip out. That's making
somebody clip that out.
that's gonna trigger Snyder Bros.
They went to a cantina to find a guy who has a ship. That's all I gotta say.
I'm like, dude,
I don't
his
see
name is
any-
not Han Solo.
I
Like,
don't
the
see-
droid is not C-3PO.
I don't see any No, I don't see any.
I don't see anything.
There's nothing
Well,
to see
that
there.
might resemble the movie Dune in any way, shape, or form.
No, it's completely original.
They did not run into a 7-foot Wookiee, so I don't know what
Yeah,
y'all are talking about
exactly.
as far as being similar. There was nothing similar about it. It's completely different.
Yeah, they had trolls from Lord of the Rings and walking the streets, not Wookiees
I mean, I thought it was kind of
or
cool
orcs.
that
I mean, sorry.
they had the same actor who portrayed the same character on Game of Thrones, or two actors who played the same character on Game of Thrones. But other than that, yeah, it was very interesting. And then like the dude, the villain guy, it's like every time I see him in a movie, it's like,
You mean M. Bison?
right? Stop it.
That's
funny.
He was a galactic Nazi, all right?
No, I was gonna say
It's a cheap rip off of Raul Julia.
I was gonna say Soviet, but all right, whatever strikes your fancy.
Space Nazi sounds better.
No, because it was just like the Ukrainians getting their fields rifled through, and they're like, "Hey, where's our resources? We need to take this back to the." Yeah, think about it.
The motherland.
Anyways, dude, they did it in China too. But it was bad. It was bad.
CGH, I believe it was Dark Crystal that was remade for a television series. Did they make Labyrinth into a television series? I'm not too sure.
Don't see why not. Let's go. Let's campaign it. Let's make it happen.
Dig up Bowie and let's just
hashtag it. No, we're just gonna CG him.
I can go for a Never End the Story remake. Atreyu.
Watch the original.
Brian, what was your quote?
If this generation hasn't seen it, goes to heaven.
I said it, but then you got me going. It was like
this guy Maximum FOMO's pretty smart. He's calling you out, Brian. So
I'm telling you, dude.
I don't want to be the guy that trashes the movie for 5 minutes. It's been the whole. Maybe he meant just 5 minutes. Stream. Maybe he meant just 5 minutes.
After stream,
Brucifer. I don't want to trash it for just 5 minutes. It brings you joy.
A lot of joy.
Go ahead.
He has like this glee in his eye.
Go ahead. You don't hurt my feelings.
Like I haven't seen him glow like this in a long time.
The glow up is real. Next up,
we saw a remake of Star Wars. It was called Rebel Moon.
Hush will reportedly be the main villain of the Batman 2.
Nice.
Did we already know this?
Some people are upset by this.
I know.
I believe there's a contingency that's always upset. But what?
No, because they kind of thought that the Riddler part kind of mirrored Hush. It's kind of a mixture of the two from the first Batman.
Not really.
No, not really.
I like Pattinson. I like Pattinson Batman. I like the Reeves Batman. I like the tone of it. The original one was a little bit too long, but
it was still good.
Oh, Larry made his way over the Bruce.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, Larry, don't forget the hashtag if you're just getting in.
You know, if first time here, please subscribe to the channel. I'm like 2 subs away from 800 subs, I think.
One.
Oh, 1. Oh, nice. Thank you, guys. Hit the like button and hashtag ho ho ho.
It's very easy.
The giveaway.
Just think of what Bruce is.
No, I have a
hashtag.
I'm not even gonna say what you did when I was there.
Nothing. Snored.
Ew.
Yeah, I was afraid. I was naked and afraid.
Oh, what? Naked?
What?
No.
What?
I mean, I get the afraid part, but
I don't know how. I don't know what was
the reality.
How did that end up?
The reality is much different. A bunch of nerds looking for VHS tapes and cassette tapes, vinyl, and comics, and then we're tired from looking for comics all day, and they're like, "Oh, okay, good night."
That sounds made up.
I mean, it sounds plausible.
I'm good for Hush, and you know, if you're specking on this book, you can find Hush's first appearance in Batman 609, which is Thomas Elliott, boyhood friend of Bruce Wayne. Oh.
shit.
Good story.
Yeah, really good story. If you haven't read it. Next up, Dick Grayson, aka Robin, will be in the Batman Part 2.
You need at least one dick in a Batman movie.
Leave the dick alone. Well, thank you, Matthew. I don't know. I'm really hyped for this. They're probably gonna have to be what, 15, 16 in the movie?
They're gonna have to, because Pattinson looks pretty young himself. So to be a father type figure, they're gonna have to get somebody pretty young.
It might work out with them spacing them between, a few years,
Yeah, because what is Batman and Dick Grayson in the comics? What, about 10 years difference?
12, 13.
What did I say? Wasn't Christopher O'Donnell like 30 when he played him anyways? Like,
you had to
Yeah,
do
but
that, James
I
Gunn.
memory hold that movie a long time ago.
James Gunn won't let us have our rumors. Darn you, James Gunn.
James Gunn's always ruining rumors.
I will only find this interesting if Dick Grayson wears that exact costume.
please and thank you.
That would be fantastic.
Jeez Louise.
I mean, he did in Batman Forever there for a hot minute.
For a minute. Hey, Antonio, what's going on, buddy? I know. I'll be happy to finally get a Robin back on screen. And since what? When was Batman and Robin?
1997? Question mark?
Jeez,
96, 97?
freaking long time ago. They should have just hired the actor from the Titans to play Nightwing in the DCU. If you listen to James
They should
Gunn.
have. Dude, he's amazing. He's like the best part of Titans.
Yeah,
Is Nightwing.
What
I
if they
never
do go
finished
straight to
Nightwing.
Nightwing?
They should go straight to Nightwing. They don't need a Rob. Well, except Damian.
Give us a
Yeah,
different.
but I mean,
give us
the
a
Reeves
different Robin.
Batman,
yeah.
is supposed to be earlier Batman, so
Yeah.
it would be weird to make that jump straight to Nightwing.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool if they did the kind of little bit of a continuity thing and be like, okay, yeah, that Matt Reeves stuff happens like 30 years in the future. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of fun.
Well,
But
hi, Nathan. Bring back Arnold as Mr. Freeze.
Everybody freeze.
please and thank you. He's got that cure for McGregor syndrome. He says, take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
Next up, Professor Pig, Scarecrow, and Clayface will all reportedly make an appearance in the Batman Part 2. It's gonna be what did he call it? A cameo orgy.
Yeah, dude. Matt Reeves is like, hold my beer.
That's
I
what
got
Super-
this.
that's what Superman legacy is.
I've never seen Professor Pig.
Oh, he made his appearance in was it Batman and Robin #1? I believe. Is it Batman and Robin #1?
Okay.
Yeah, another serial killer with a
Pork
mask.
fetish.
All right.
He's a butcher.
We got 28 people watching. We got 22 likes. Let's see if we could get 28 likes. That would be amazing. What if
That'd be-
100% of people like the video? Wow.
Well, you always got to have that one person on the panel that doesn't like the video.
The contrarian.
Brian?
Look-
Oh.
Bro,
I'm
But
kidding.
we're
I'm
on
kidding.
the panel, we can't.
No, I'm kidding. I know you thumbs it up right away when Bruce does the free giveaways.
ah,
Ah.
man. Oh, I'm lazy and a freeloader. Jeez, bro.
Losing points on your Kingdom of Nerds social credit score.
Yeah, pretty much. You get moved to the bottom.
All right.
I'm
well,
sorry.
See you later.
Hey, why am I at the bottom?
You're right. I put you right under me.
Okay, there we go.
Apparently, James Gunn debunked all these rumors, giving us no hope. But, I don't know.
Which means it still might be halfway true
Yes,
if James Gunn debunked it.
because I don't
He
believe
stretches the truth.
I don't believe anything he doesn't
Says.
have anything to do with these movies.
Well, oh, I was going to say, will all three of those characters be played by Sean
How do they
Gunn?
not have anything to do with these movies?
Huh?
How do they not have anything to do with these
Because
movies?
Matt Reeves got his contract
Reeves.
first.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's like, nope.
Yeah,
You
because
ain't
they
touching
wanted
my shit.
James
wanted-
Gunn tried. He tried.
He-
And Matt Reeves like, nope.
he wanted to
I
make
don't
I'm
Bruce,
Elseworlds, motherfucker.
he wanted to
what he
make Bruce
said.
Patterson the main Batman. In
I
the
mean, I
DCU.
think the compromise was that's why they got this weird news that like Arkham City show is within the DCU, but the Batman movies aren't. I don't get that. I don't know.
I'm fine.
Or
I
Elseworlds.
don't need everything under the same umbrella.
No, I know,
of
but
the
that's
universe.
what's weird. It's like the Arkham City's probably within the Matt Reeves Batman universe, but they said, "Oh, that's in the James Gunn's DCU." But the Batman movies are DC Elseworlds,
Yeah,
so that's like weird.
And then we'll get the
Well-
Penguin show within the Reevesverse.
maybe the Scoopers got it wrong, and maybe these characters will appear in Arkham instead of Batman 2.
That's possible. Maybe in that is exactly how James Gunn would respond. Fake news. Meanwhile, they appear in Arkham City instead of Batman. That's the way he likes to respond.
Next up, another rumor. Crypto will appear in Supergirl World of Tomorrow in the greater DCU,
Oh, great.
which does make sense because it's crypto.
Love crypto.
Just what would have saved the DCU, the crypto.
Crypto's
Oh,
great.
here we go. Still salty. A year later.
No, I'm
I'm gonna
okay.
go
I like
here.
looks. I love dogs. I just don't know. I'm not sure about super dogs. I don't know.
Oh, crypto's great.
Crypto's
Of
been around
any animal superhero,
Okay.
I love me some
I
crypto.
mean, do we already got crypto in some like
Titans.
kids
Titans.
cartoon movie?
Super Pets.
Super Pets, yeah. So that was cool. So this is
Here's
going
good
to be a
Titans.
live action crypto.
Yeah. I'm all
You had a live
for it.
you had a live action crypto in Titans.
man. Yeah.
You know, he had his own cartoon in what,
Did he do
early
anything?
90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It was good.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit.
You don't need him to do much. He's a goddamn dog.
That's my
Every
that's kind of
all
my
he has
point
to do, like,
was.
Two
You put
things.
him in Super Pets, he can actually do some pretty cool stuff, and it's but if you live action, what's he going to do other than fetch and stay and
No.
Well, he got
He's not going to have 20 minutes of dialogue, so I think as long as he does a couple cool things,
I mean, you're
it'll
going to
probably be
you're going
okay.
to CGI him like lifting a car or some shit. I mean, what are you going to do?
Oh, you got to throw some eye rays out.
E-Vision.
Fly something.
It's
Just
James
something.
Gunn. It could be crypto.
Super Braff.
It could be Crypto's story, not Superman's.
You know, at the end of the movie,
Well, I tell you what, surprise me, make it good, surprise me.
at the end of the movie, Crypto is going to be dancing, and it's going to be James Gunn dancing in a mocap suit.
Hey, James Gunn did give us a dog in
No, it's
Guardians
going to be
3.
Sean Gunn dancing in a mocap suit. dude. Sean
Never- I
Gunn.
will-
Sean Gunn is playing Crypto, confirmed.
James
He's
gave
playing
us
every
a dog
mocap
already.
character.
He gave us a dog in Guardians 3.
True.
So
As long as he fetches a beer, he's a good boy. Hey, Pickles and Nickels. Welcome to the channel, first timer. If you're here for your first
Isn't that
time,
what
please subscribe.
Didn't Eagly already do that? You know what Eagly does?
Yes, that's what Eagly does.
I
But
like Pickles and Nickels.
Yeah,
All
no.
right.
That works. Next up, 5 years before he first played Tony Stark in Iron Man and stepped into a career-defining role, Robert Downey Jr. was cast for an equally legendary but altogether different role as Lex Luthor. While many may not even know about the Lost Superman flyby movie, RDJ's role in it may be even less well-known.
Really?
This is very interesting. Him playing, wait, what? Him playing.
I don't know if I like it.
what?
I'm not against it, but I
As
don't know.
Lex Luthor? I
Yeah.
think he would have been a good Lex Luthor.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I could see Iron Man being like Lex Luthor.
Yeah. You
which
know,
is-
him and Tony Stark are both power-hungry billionaires.
he was good as a bad guy in Weird Science.
It's kind of like Tony Stark's story if he didn't turn good. If he just went with the evil part and
got
you
some
know
weapons.
what his his father's legacy and his company taking over the company. It's kind of
Yeah.
like the opposite. It's if you really think about it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Very few actors can bring the type of charisma and humor that Downey can. You know, you have your Johnny Depp type. Maybe I don't know if Johnny Depp would be a good Lex Luthor or not, but anyway, I don't know. I think it would be interesting. Like I
Johnny
said,
Depp can't even be a good Johnny Depp.
Well, he was a good pirate. He was a very good pirate. I liked him as a pirate.
He likes to wear a lot of accessories.
But yeah, I don't know. This would be interesting. It would make Lex Luthor more likable, I guess, because it might actually make him steal the show. Actually, I guess might be the only danger. I guess, but is that a bad thing? I don't know.
No, because it's a Superman movie, so everyone else.
Well, I
will be
mean, who
more
was the
interesting.
top billed actor in
Superman's pretty boring. We need something.
Superman?
Hey, Superman's not boring, all right?
Hey, I gave you Aquaman. Don't ask too much.
I mean,
That's it.
Gene Hackman was billed over Christopher
I'm
Reeve.
moving down
How
the
about that?
totem pole.
We're gonna have to give you homework. Superman, was it War World?
Superman has the personality of Jeff Bridges in Starman.
The Superman hate on this panel. Such hate.
Yeah, well, it's like my favorite.
I was watching a little video. It was fan made video about who's the is it Omega Man that's in the oh god the show on Amazon. Come on, help me out.
Omni-Man.
Omni-Man.
Omni-Man. Sorry, Omni-Man. Yeah, sorry, sorry, AOA. I'm just yeah, Omni-Man. So there's a homemade video of like Omni-Man fighting all these DC, maybe more than DC. Yeah, DC and Marvel villains are superheroes, and he's just wiping the floor. And then Superman shows up and just beats the shit out of Omni-Man. So yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, it's like he's such a powerful hero that he's boring in a way. That's why you need he needs good villains.
He does have good villains, damn it.
Yeah.
He's not boring. If he's flying around, how can I put this lightly? Fucking Lois, he's not boring. In the sky. It's reissue number 4 Superman for that. They were actually having sex.
You watched the wrong. You downloaded the wrong Superman movie.
What are you talking about?
Next up, the original Mickey Mouse entered public domain in less than a week, about a week.
Yep.
Steamboat.
There's going to be a horror
Willie.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people don't remember the original Labyrinth. I'm pretty sure Steamboat Willie is pretty memory hold for a lot of people.
Yeah, I can see him running around killing Daffy. Donald.
A bunch of unlicensed merchandise.
Yeah, I wanted to bring this up as like kind of dinner conversation with my youngest son, but then I was like, why bother? He's not gonna know who this is.
That's why
So
we're here.
they can only use the characters from that short, right?
Yes.
No, it's not going to be Donald or anybody.
No, it's not going to be Donald, but it'd be nice.
We might
It'd
get
be cool.
the Beagle Boy guy there.
You're going to do adult animation with Steamboat Willie.
Styx was one of the executive producers on this film.
Oh, no. It's possible.
I drew the original.
Dick said just turned 35 when this came out.
Wow.
Expect a lot of horror movies. Serial Killer Mickey. Oh, jeez.
Well, that's
Next
just too
up.
easy. Serial killer Mickey. Come on, man. Be more
Oh,
creative.
they're doing Bambi.
So it's more like a Saw mastermind, like, you know.
No.
Get through my death maze.
Happy birthday, Sticks.
Thank you.
He's 205 today.
I don't feel the
Nice
day over
birthday,
506.
Sticks.
It's a running joke. Yeah. Next up,
More of a sprint.
Scream 7 director Essex film, a dream job that turned into a nightmare, he said.
Yeah.
Gino
I
Ortega
thought
left.
this was already
Yeah,
done.
we'll have to recast everybody.
Yeah. The main actress, she was let go.
Yeah. Well,
They
Jenna
brought back
can't do
like
it
Hogan.
because its production dates interfere with her Wednesday season 2, so she's out.
I mean, if it's any consolation, Scream 6 wasn't very good either.
Scream 6 was
Yeah.
amazing.
I think
Really
her
good.
better
Amazing,
season 2
amazing is a
Wednesday.
very odd word to use for that movie.
It was amazing, damn it. Amazing, I say. It was probably the best one in years, actually. For me.
Again, not saying much.
It was amazing that I got made.
Yes.
6 do not side with Joe. Not allowed. Not allowed on the channel. If you're just getting here, please type in hashtag ho 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 to enter the giveaway. We still have 2 more to go.
The more I watch modern day horror flicks, especially like this, and this is obviously an homage throwback to horror films of, our time or whatever. So, but I guess the older I get, the more that when I watch a horror film, I'm reminded of that Geico commercial where they're like, let's go hide. Let's get in the running car. No, it's stupid. Let's go hide in the house, the shed with
behind
all the
chainsaws.
chainsaws.
I'll take Terrifier over any of the Scream movies.
Why run out
Oh,
the
hell
front
yeah.
door when you can run upstairs and be trapped?
Terrifier is the next evolution
no.
of horror films.
Is that Josh?
That's
International-
Josh,
That's
Oh,
Josh.
Mr. International himself.
Look at these, Josh.
Oh, geez.
VHS tapes.
How much you bet the anti-SJWs will try and make a Mickey Mouse movie or something? Everyone will. Hey, ha.
I'm going to. I'm making a Mickey Mouse movie. What the
I was
hell?
gonna say we can make our own movie.
Yeah, let's go.
We should.
We're always complaining about them. We might as well make our own.
I don't like Disney.
Let's make a movie about Mickey Mouse going into a cantina looking for a pilot to.
Rebel
Yeah.
Mouse.
Zack Snyder.
Rebel
will
Mouse?
direct it. Yeah.
Rebel Mouse.
How much
Yep.
lens flare and slow motion can I cram into a Steamboat Mickey?
Yes. Hell yeah, brother. Live action, baby. Let's
I
go.
can't.
Give
This
me
is
my
why we don't
166
run
million.
anything.
With
This is-
dubstep.
This is why we will never ever make
Dubstep.
movies because of you guys.
That would actually be really cool.
Right?
I can't with you guys. Next up, The Warrior, critically acclaimed show about rival Chinese gangs in 1880s San Francisco, has been canceled again after it was saved.
I heard someone was going to try to pick it up again, though. Netflix.
I hope so. This is a great show. It really
Is this a Warner show? I mean,
Yes.
this is on
Yeah,
Max,
it-
right?
on Max.
And Warner loves to shop everything, so I'm sure they'll just
It was somewhere
What
else
season is
before.
this?
somebody.
How many seasons?
This is the third. It's on the 3rd season, I believe.
It was a Cinemax show first.
Yeah.
Before the merger, and then it
Skin
Max.
So season-
and
Season 3 got canceled or season 4 got canceled?
4, I think.
4.
4.
I was watching the first season. It's pretty good.
It's really good.
Yeah, my wife used
He's
to
an
watch this.
amazing martial artist. That guy, the lead. And it's kind of brutal with axes and knives and guns. It's really brutal. Next up, Henry Cavill is being considered for the role of the
Every
Beyond
role.
God.
For
Every role.
Yes.
Henry Cavill's being considered for every.
Every role there's a
From
Cavill.
here till the end of time. Oh.
I'm casting him as Mickey Mouse in our film.
Him
Yeah,
and
but
Idris
we'll be
Elba.
the
Him and
actors.
Idris Elba. You could just write any story.
We're gonna
Idris
make a
Elba
buddy
or
cop
Henry
picture where he plays both roles.
Huh. Tango
Or a
and
movie
Cash
with
starring
Idris Elba
Cavill
and
as both.
Henry Cavill in it.
These rumors fly out like nobody's business. They get bored over the holidays and everything comes out. Oh,
Can
want
we
to
put
cancel
Henry
anything?
Cavill in
Shocker.
this week?
Can I see Can I see Josh's icon again? When was his hair like that? Is his hair like that? He's styling in that one. I don't know.
I thought he was wearing a hat.
No, it's some. I don't know what that is. If that's his hair or not, but I always see him with a hat on.
All right, Josh. Yeah.
All right.
Can't wait for the 40K show. It's probably like 2 years away. Henry only wants to play Captain Britain. Oh, jeez. Captain Britain is a female now. Damn it.
Really?
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Haley.
How
Atwell,
long?
baby.
How long? Betsy Braddock has been Captain Britain, guys. Anybody know? Any X-Men fans?
Wow,
Excalibur. Yeah, Betsy Braddock.
just had her own series, Captain Britain series.
I don't read.
Yeah, Captain Britain. Was it M13? No. But
Yes, it's,
I know.
yeah. I think that's the M13 one, right?
might be.
On there.
So what's that? 2013?
What
Yeah,
does
probably-
that matter? When does somebody's race or gender or whatever mean anything for
Oh, it
live
doesn't.
action?
It doesn't.
You can bring
Well, if it's following the source material, then it's fine. But if they do bring the Beyonder into MCU, I think they'll use it as a pivot away from Kang. If they want to
they'll
pivot
use
away
it
from
as the
Kang,
big bad.
Yeah.
Secret Wars.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him as a villain for once.
No, Captain Character is not Captain Britain.
No, I'd rather.
I would rather have the female Captain Britain. Cancel me now. Hey, Daniel. DJH only counts once.
Yeah, right.
No, just
Stuff on
let
the
him keep
ballot box
going.
over
See
here.
if he's still watching. Yeah, keep going.
Right?
Check CGH check.
Yeah, right. You're still here, buddy. CGH will remind you periodically what you need to hashtag in case you forget.
Where is Brian Braddock anyway? What happened to him?
That's not my last name, dude.
Next up, Rebel Moon rockets to #1 in 61 country. Zack Snyder and his team celebrate success.
Does it
I was thinking about that.
Did Zack
Sometimes-
Snyder write this article? Or this
No,
article?
it's facts, Joe. It's facts. It doesn't say it's a great movie. It just says it's #1. But what I was thinking about too,
the real reason I'm broke.
Hold on, Brian. You've had 50 minutes to complain. Let me talk, please. No,
All
just
right,
kidding.
you're good. Go ahead.
Oh wait, it's Bruce's show.
Proceed.
Oh,
Go ahead, Zack.
What
What do you want to say?
What I'm
Tell
thinking,
us.
what I'm thinking is sometimes the movies that we don't think are extremely great domestically have are pretty healthy viewership numbers around the world, and sometimes it's not like super heavy on on the extra stuff, the character story and the plot. It's just pretty simple and streamlined. Look at Avatar. I love Avatar, but it's very simple. It translates well to lots of different languages and cultures, so it's possible that Rebel Moon is also meeting that, where it's easily digestible in different cultures and regions of the world, and it's one in most countries. So even though it may not be a success to us, this is not a theatrical release focused. It's streaming, and if it gets streaming numbers, then Zack will get to do his more projects. So
It doesn't matter what you think.
Young Rock was canceled. I love that show. But yeah,
Young Rock was
stays #1 past in January though. That's what I'm curious, is how long is this going to keep this #1 slot? Of course it gets there the first week.
It's
Yeah.
not C-3PO. Okay,
Oh, God.
who narrates the first little bit of the movie, but disappears.
Brian
Where does he go?
I know. I thought the robot was gonna be part of the whole movie.
It's for the extended
Yeah.
cut. The extended cut.
Oh god damn it.
It would still be
Yeah,
featured.
it'll be 30 minutes
He
of
comes back
seeing
in
what
the
he
end
was
with
doing.
antlers, man. They're just setting him up to be some like Warrior.
Brian, I'm gonna harp for you the next year movie talk. But what about the extended cut? What about the director's cut?
Yeah, I want to find out how he
Every
turned into
complaint you
Bullwinkle.
have. Every complaint you have.
What about
Well, you don't know about the director's
cut?
cut.
Even people that did not like, even people that didn't necessarily like it, or watched it and are going to. And I'm pointing right at Joe when I say this because he admitted this Friday. He's going to watch part 2 when it comes out.
I
He's
will.
going to watch the extended cut.
My
when it
wife,
comes out.
I will.
and I was shocked. Like she
Yeah.
usually doesn't, doesn't care about Zack Snyder at all. She's like, yeah, it was good.
I mean, I'll figure out where it's going. I'll watch Seven Samurai again and Yojimbo.
Oh,
See, that's
Star
the
Wars
problem.
movie again.
you can
Don't
say
watch
that
it
for
on the first list.
Throw in Dune for a little spice.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You know, also this has been what a lot of people have been saying. Also, they'll just wait for the full Snyder version of all the material he has for it. You know, people aren't seeing this cut because they don't feel it's the.
I have a question that might make a good clip out for your channel too. After seeing it, should he have just considered doing a series instead of movies and parters?
I would have preferred it as a series.
I'm seriously.
Give me a chance to
Bruce, what do you think? I actually think
You know, I will say this. Having watched a lot of Netflix series, you get to tell more of a story in a series.
Yeah.
6 episodes, 1 hour long.
and then
With
there
a
wouldn't be
movie-
other cuts. Yeah.
Yeah, movies.
I mean-
you're constrained.
If you're gonna have special effects on par with Farscape, you might as well make it a series.
Oh,
Was that ever an
no.
option, though?
You want your knife back? Here.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here.
Was that ever an option, though? Was it on the
Oh,
table?
ouchie,
I mean,
poo.
Netflix
Wow,
wants a movie, they get a
Joe.
movie, right?
I thought it would have been great as a series. I thought it would have been a lot more fun as a series.
Right.
You would have had time to introduce the characters a little more.
Joe, you would have stopped watching after.
No, I binge crap all the time.
Every half an hour with its own episode anyway. So
Patrick Quill. I saw Snyder said the extended
you
cut has
swayed
more
sticks.
dialogue.
Oh boy, that's what that movie needed was more dialogue.
Oh, Brian.
Yeah.
Wow, Brian. Still shots from the bottom.
Yeah. that Zack Snyder deep dialogue.
Larry
Rebel
says-
Moon.
Ooh,
Max
Rebel
said-
Moon, the only thing
Movies that
Star
think they're
Wars
smart.
fans hate more than Star Wars.
Thanks, Larry. I appreciate you
Yeah,
getting
it's
that
true.
poster.
Yeah, even the other people aren't being very kind to it. It's kind of.
I didn't hate it. I
We
just
get
wasn't.
it. We get it,
impressed by
Brian.
it.
Wow.
All right. Next week we're gonna have a Joe's doing Brian Massa Nunn show. How much
Get
we
off-
hate this. That's the title of the show.
It's
We
just
just
one
throw
thing.
random stuff at them.
It's
One
just a
thing.
couple.
I don't hate it. I'm
couple
still gonna
things.
watch all the other shit. I'm still
Yeah.
consuming it. I
Yeah.
just
He's buying the comic books for God's sakes.
yeah. I'm buying the
I'm
prequels
part-
because I
yeah.
want to know more about the story. I just don't think it's good. I'll still watch it.
Yeah.
Josh
I thought
said,
it
I don't know if it's
Consumer
possible.
horror, just like everyone else.
Josh said, I don't know if it's possible for Star Wars fans to hate anything more than Star Wars.
Can
I
I also
didn't either until Rebel
Can I,
Moon.
can
but
I
yeah,
also
you're
say
right.
this, Josh? Good comment, because all the Star Wars fans that love to hate on Star Wars,
Mhm.
the current Star Wars, said, "Well, Rebel Moon is going to show Disney how to make a good Star Wars," and then it switched, and then those same people switched to, "Oh, Rebel Moon stinks." You know,
Somebody
those same Star Wars haters that were using it as
I'm-
ammunition against Disney switched to, "Oh yeah, it stinks."
But I'm not an anti-Snyder person. I'm up or down. Like I just
No,
Snyder projects.
no,
I
I'm
like
not-
Snyder projects. I
Well-
don't. So it's not like I went into this being like, "Oh fuck, Zack
No,
Snyder."
No, I didn't mean you, but like people on
No, I know.
on Twitter I've seen that were using Rebel Moon as ammunition against Kathy Kennedy and Disney Star Wars.
I know
And then
someone.
they saw Rebel Moon and they're like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, whoops.
Dom was saying something about that.
That's why Dom isn't here tonight.
Yeah.
He didn't want to have to face the lovely Kathleen Kennedy.
He wasn't there Friday either. I think you're onto something here. Well,
He did say that it was gonna be better than
yeah,
the
it was used
sequel-
as ammunition." Like
the sequel trilogy.
The
Zack
sequel
Snyder-
trilogy.
they're gonna
Yep.
show how Disney Star Wars should make Star Wars, and then it was like, "Oh no."
Like I said, I watched the creator today. Same budget, far cleaner, far better acted.
Road
I think that was a
better special effects.
Wow.
Max, I think that was a misquote. I think they said they were going to show them how they made Star Wars.
Oh,
Sticks. Wow, Sticks.
wow, you too.
Just
That's
a little
it.
slow.
Pass the paddle tonight.
I'm gonna burn that Betamax tape I got for you.
Oh, don't do that.
There's actually stores that have a lot of them that I was saying.
Yeah. I'm on the fence about this show anyway, so it doesn't matter.
We can tell.
Oh, really?
Well, it's like the difference between Babylon 5 and Star Trek Deep Space Nine. You know,
Babylon 5 was
quality.
amazing.
No, we
Yeah,
are not
but the
taking the Star Trek turn.
The
Stop
CG
it.
was just.
Hey, don't talk about Babylon 5.
And Michael
It was
West.
it was perfect.
makeup
Perfect.
effects were.
I just don't understand if the joke about you as a director is you love lens flare, washed out color, and slow motion.
Oh, and you had to watch.
Why do you lean into it even more than you have in any other movie for
He
this?
doesn't care.
That's what confuses.
Well,
To
that's
piss everybody off.
that's
That's what
because
J.J. Abrams would do. Oh.
he has a fan base. You gotta realize, you gotta admit, Zack Snyder has a huge fan base, and he's making movies for his fans. He doesn't care
And for
what the critics
himself.
make.
Really
He
for
knows
himself. He's having fun doing what he wants to do.
Fans like the lens flares.
Hobos, man, what? Who is
Wow.
How else are you going to hide the
Okay.
shitty special
a
effects?
rodent? Whoa, Florida, Brooklyn. You call me a rodent agent and then a hobo Sith Lord?
Jesus.
Wow.
What is it? Well, you got a problem, man?
We caught you a Disney show.
What? You don't even know.
You don't even know.
No, go check. out
Obviously,
my
he
channel.
watches your show. Excuse me.
Florida, Brooklyn.
Ignore that guy.
I'm rooting for you for the next giveaway.
Soon you'll just call him BK.
Hashtag ho ho ho.
Just call him BK.
BK.
Hey, Archwell. I am defender of what? Defender of Star Wars fans. They don't need defending. They just fight amongst themselves.
Oh, thanks, Cos. Yeah, no one's responsible for Brooklyn. Okay.
We
Don't need defending.
All right,
Never
next
recorded
up.
a rodent before.
Christopher Nolan says there's no superhero science fiction film coming out these days where I don't see Zack Snyder's influence.
Oh God! Just when you thought it was
Where
Tell Nolan to shut up.
bullshit quote is this?
Does everybody put that freaking Hallelujah song in their movie or something? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, no. That was for his daughter.
Yeah, that was his first daughter.
Yeah, that
Right.
was his daughter's favorite.
Well,
song.
it was in Watchmen too, and it wasn't.
Well, that's why it became her favorite song because her father.
Well,
used it.
God damn it, man! Why are you making me feel like an asshole?
Because
I'm
you
gonna-
Because you are
are
an
one.
asshole.
well.
Because you are one, and I had the opportunity. You would do nothing less.
Oh, this is true.
You would take the opportunity as well.
So did Christopher Nolan just say this because Netflix indulged Zack Snyder with $166 million to do something?
Yes.
Because I can't think of any other reason why someone would say these words in that.
Oh,
sentence out loud.
I'm sorry, Joe. It couldn't be that Christopher Nolan actually appreciates Zack Snyder and his work, just like he
You could appreciate it.
gives
I
the
still
much
don't see
props
those words making sense.
Wait a
to
minute. Hold on.
Michael
Is this-
Bay.
Hold on 1 second,
I
Max.
can't
Christopher
stand
Aren't you
Nolan
the-
also really likes Michael Bay.
1 second. Max, aren't you the same person that said that Tom Cruise was paid by Warner to say The Flash was a good movie?
Yeah, there's gotta be other
okay.
reasons.
Let's say
No,
it.
I'm not
Okay.
saying paid. There was reasons he was doing that. He I don't know what, but
So you can't. So he just couldn't enjoy the movie.
not to that
Sound
extent.
familiar, buddy?
This is the movie we need now. Not when those babies are falling out of the building. It wasn't
You were
that-
laughing the whole
that
time.
horrible
You-
CGI.
you
I
cried at
was
the
laughing
end.
because I couldn't believe that this was on screen.
You clapped. You stood up and clapped and gave a standing ovation.
because I was happy to be with you.
I mean, granted,
I
it
know
is
I
a
get
very
standing ovations after my performance, but thank you.
Oh,
it is an extremely limited quote here in terms of saying superhero science fiction films, of which there really aren't that many that are coming out nowadays. It's either Marvel or DC
Marvels,
stuff.
Guardians. He's basically saying here that James Gunn's a copycat. No, I'm just kidding.
James Gunn.
Oh,
Zack
what?
Snyder's the blueprint.
Zack Snyder's the blueprint is what he's saying. Yeah.
That's
Oh
what he's
God, I
saying.
hate. I don't care about you. Throw Kathleen Kennedy up there. I could care less. But God, don't ever show J.J. Abrams' face again. Man, should not. Be
Who
seen
did
in
that?
I don't know how it got here.
Why are we seeing
Damn.
older Cindy Lou Who?
Ah!
Why?
Catherine
Why?
Baranski
God,
making an
damn.
appearance.
Because it scares Jedi.
Fair enough.
Terrifying.
You know, it's funny. I was watching Absolutely Fabulous over again for the 9th time. And they make so many Roman Polanski jokes in that show.
Really?
I was like, what?
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great show if you haven't seen it. Let's move on from Zack Snyder and Nolan's praise. Oh, wait.
Mute me.
Oh God
What?
damn it!
Zack Snyder said he has comic book fatigue, saying the movies are a cul-de-sac. He has been
God bless
no
you.
longer interested in that he's no longer interested in and capable of telling self-contained stories. No one thinks they're going to a one-off superhero movie. Wow.
While he is not wrong in that statement, I find it hilarious that he says, well, this is just kind of the fatigue, same old thing now, and then gives us a movie filled with his slow motion and lens flare.
Same old fatigue.
Here we go.
Brian has Zack Snyder fatigue.
Yeah. I got all kinds of fatigue, man.
I wonder if he misspoke. I wonder if he meant superhero movie as opposed to comic book movie, or maybe.
Yeah,
Because I kind of agree
I'm
with
sure
him
he's
on
using
the
them synonymously.
superhero thing.
He was
Yeah, they're
he was
one and the
kind
same,
of he
but
was kind
they're
of
pretty
throwing shade at the
ubiquitous.
whole industry that cast him out, and Ann Cernoff, which he said the Snyderverse was a cul-de-sac, so he reused it and said the superhero genre is kind of a cul-de-sac now.
Well, it is, but I mean, to say that he had no part in that, I mean, come
Yeah,
on,
I don't
man.
disagree. I think I've said for a while that the
It's run its
superhero movies are getting very cookie cutter, and I don't know. It just seems like
Next
the same
year
shit.
is going to be a banger year for superhero movies. We got Deadpool 3, Joker 2.
That's what you said about this year, though.
The
No, I
musical.
didn't.
No,
He says that every year.
I did not.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Max.
No.
Yeah, your relentless
Yeah.
optimism. Come on now, brother.
And then you get disappointed and you like go on this
Yeah.
tour of being a victim. They
A
fooled me
victim,
again. Please help me. Like my video. Oh, sorry. That was me. No.
Ouch. Ouch. That's harsh.
Yeah, Larry, he really said that.
I'm sorry. I think, and I hate to quote her, but Gwyneth Paltrow said it the best. She was like, when we made the first Iron Man movie, we were improvising tons of lines constantly. She was like, after the success of that movie, that was not done again. It was
See
cold,
what
sterile,
Anthony
corporate
says?
bullshit.
Anthony, he is right. You always get disappointed.
No, I didn't like
That's
Quantumania,
why I always
Love
tell
and
Max,
Thunder,
he
and
listen.
Aquaman 2 and Shazam 2, the only one. I really loved Guardians 3. I really liked the Marvels. Marvels was fun. Marvels was better than Aquaman. You know?
Nope. Just saying.
Yep.
Marvels was better than Aquaman, he says.
Thank you,
What? Who said
Josh.
that?
You're so wrong
said
about
that?
VHS tapes and tapes in general and collecting, even though you're international. But you're right about Deadpool 3. Take that and stuff it, Bruce. I don't know what your hate. I don't know what your hate is on Deadpool. It's unreasonable. Do you know this man has unreasonable
Because Deadpool is just nothing but a copy
Oh.
of Deathstroke.
that Wolverine
Man.
and Daredevil?
And he's an oversaturated character that has no purpose or use in any story.
Only
But
to revitalize the MCU.
Okay, see, you got your hopes up again.
It's not even hoping. I know.
He
I
really
know.
wants like this genre to be like breathe life back into it. It's like,
Deadpool
come on,
3,
guys, we could do this.
It's gonna
Let's
be
go.
one of the biggest superhero movie box office of all time, especially since it's a big gap.
Hey, dude, how about this? How about we go
Brian's
back to
even gonna go see it opening weekend.
where they made movies that we enjoyed because it was a niche market still. You know?
Yeah.
Where's B? You know,
Miss
maybe
the-
you
you
should
miss
put
those
the link
days?
for my channel for BK so he should find it. He obviously loves me.
I think I'm gonna have to
BK.
ban this guy. Too much soup.
BK keeps,
Wow, what's with the hate.
All Rob Liefeld creations are slight against
Thanks
art.
too
I
much,
agree.
I'm gonna text you later. We need to do a Deadpool fan club
Who's Rob Liefeld?
and in solidarity against Bruce.
He's the
Don't tell him. Keep it that way.
Thank
you. Thank you.
It's that actually if you go in
for the mystery.
Yeah.
He draws all his characters with no lips and no feet.
What?
So he draws. They look like him. Deadpool 3, Joker 2, Kraven the Hunter, and Venom 3 are my most anticipated
That's fair.
superhero movies of next year.
I was really upset by Bruce on my show, and I this is your show, Bruce, but I would like to ask the panel, please don't say you agree with Bruce. He says Wolverine's a C-list character. Jedi Johnson, please. You don't believe this too, do you?
No.
No, I don't know. I know next to nothing about Deadpool other than the Ryan Reynolds.
No, Wolverine. Wolverine. He said
Wolverine.
Wolverine's
Sorry.
a C-list character.
It's kind of weird that his Hulk 181 is worth so much.
Yeah, that's kind of
money.
weird, Bruce. If he's a C-list, how's it worth so much?
He's a C-list character.
He's not a C-list character.
He hasn't been
Harry-
relevant. He hasn't been relevant in
Yes,
comics in
everyone
20
rise
years.
up and attack.
Doesn't
the king and
well,
Earth.
there's a lot of
cares
people that
about
haven't been relevant in
Wolverine.
comics for 20 years, but I mean he
he transformed when he went to movies. He became really popular, and the '90s series too.
So was
People-
Avengers.
trust
They're
me,
still
people didn't-
trash.
people didn't go see the X-Men movies for Scott Summers.
If he wasn't so popular, how come in the 16-bit era Wolverine was in most video games? Bruce,
Popular character.
yeah,
That was the 90s.
Because of the TV show, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Below
But,
Spider-Man.
I mean, you can't.
Spider-Man is the
can't
most
say that-
popular.
In my opinion, you can't say, well, he's only not a C-list character because of Hugh Jackman. You can't say that because you can't say that because we have Hugh Jackman. That's like saying so and so would have been the leading rusher in the NFL had he not blown out his knee. Well, I mean, but he did blow out his knee. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I can tell you
Hugh
nobody
Jackman-
gave two shits about Iron Man before Robert Downey Jr.
Right.
Fair enough, but
Now he's no longer.
we
Would you
have-
say Iron
we have
Man's a
Robert
C-list
Downey Jr.,
character now?
so-
Was Iron Man a C-list character now? After
Iron
the
Man
first
has always
Iron-
been a C-list character.
No, he's not anymore.
For comic book fans, yes.
Okay,
Even
who
in
is not a
comics?
C-list character, Bruce? For
Iron Man?
Yeah, I don't think Iron Man's comic sales went up just because Robert Downey Jr. played him well.
I mean, overplayed Sabbath song, sure. But
who is not a C-list character? I guess that would be my question.
in the Marvel universe.
In the Marvel universe, Bruce. For
Storm.
I love Storm, and I won't say Storm is a C-list character.
She's
but
a C already.
Magneto. Professor X. Captain America.
Okay, that's one.
Oh, Tyson coming in with the heat.
you gonna say Hulk, Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
There have been far more storylines with Wolverine than there were with Storm.
Mhm.
And I love them both. I put them both at the same level, but Wolverine is a far more popular character.
Bruce is the hater of all things Marvel. No kidding. Duh. Actually, I'm enjoying the X-Men Full of X storyline. So there. Been reading it. I hate Krakoa. I want it to fail.
They're rebooting soon.
Green Lantern is an A-list character. Thank you, Isaac.
Which Green Lantern?
Alan
of them.
Scott.
Next up, we look at these were top 15 Christmas movies on Discussing Film, 35,000 votes. 15 was Polar Express. 14, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the 2000. Die Hard was number 13. 12 was Muppet Christmas Carol. 11, Frosty the Snowman. 10, Miracle on 34th Street. 9, The Santa Claus. 8, A Christmas Story. 7,
And
It's
a Very
Wonderful
Turtle
Life.
Christmas.
6, A Charlie Brown Christmas, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. 5, How the Grinch Stole Christmas from 1966. Number 4, Elf. 3, Home Alone 2, and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I hate this list. Who are these people that voted for this? Did they even watch the movies?
It's just the travesty. It doesn't have a Very Turtle Christmas. My new favorite.
Doesn't have Emmett Otter's Jugman Christmas on there.
The Christmas rap.
So I can't believe
free
A
roll.
Christmas Story is not number one. I've added 3 more viewings of A Christmas Story to my tally over the weekend.
Good
Three
man.
And
times.
I also can't believe that A Year Without Santa Claus is not on this list. So.
Thank you.
I'm disturbed that the How Grinch Stole Christmas 2000 movie is on there.
That's a great movie.
That's a great movie.
It's on there
Well,
because
you
it
have
was
the original on
The
there. You
only
have the-
thing it would potentially room for improvement is a little bit more lens flare and slow motion.
Oh, jeez.
Can never have enough of that.
And it would be epic.
Elf, Home Alone, and Christmas Vacation should not be the top 3 for me. Not on this list.
I don't know. Christmas Vacation is one of my favorite. It's
I'm all right with that as one.
It's a very perfect Christmas movie.
As a side note, did you see in the news we almost had a true life Home Alone 2 situation going on?
No.
over the weekend.
Thanks to an airline, yeah.
Yeah.
Was a child left in New York City?
They
the
just
airline,
They just wrote the reboot.
yeah.
A Home Alone reboot.
Spirit, I think it was
Flying
Spirit
Alone.
Airline.
Oh,
Spirit
nothing.
Airline put a child on the wrong flight. The child that was flying alone put the child on the wrong flight. The child ended up in Orlando or something, where the parent,
Oh,
the grandmother was in some other city waiting on him. And
Well,
then
at
the
least in the
airline
same
had the
state.
audacity to call the grandmother and say, "How come you haven't picked
Airline.
up your child?"
yeah.
That kid will be set for college. Sue the
No,
airline.
it's Spirit Airlines. They're lucky
Oh,
they have enough money
Yeah,
for
I
mechanics.
think Spirit Airline offered them a refund on their $150
That's it?
unattended child fee or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Which,
it's Spirit.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm not throwing shade at anybody's parenting either, but sending your 4-year-old child unaccompanied on a flight, I don't think you're probably in for Parent of the Year award.
The child was
So-
4?
4 years old, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a
Wow.
little screwed up.
It's Spirit. They're lucky the plane made it.
It's Spirit. They're
That's
lucky
not
they
lucky.
didn't make the child fly in the overhead container. The overhead luggage container.
Surprised there wasn't 3 fights on the
This
plane.
segment
or-
brought to you by Spirit Airlines.
All right,
When they
let's
give
do.
When they
Right.
give out those badges with the flight, the wings for the kids, that gives them permission to fly the plane if the pilot passes out drunk.
Oh,
On
good.
Spirit.
What do you guys think of this? The top 3.
Awesome.
People love National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, so I'm not going to argue number 1 just because it's not my
Shitter's
favorite. I think a lot of people love it. I get you, Joe. It's not my favorite either, but it is just about anybody else that I ask. It's their favorite for some reason. So I'm not going to argue that one.
Welcome to our
I will
home.
say the other 2 in the top 3, I do not quite understand, but
Yeah, same here.
I mean, I think it's one of those things where when you have kids and have to deal with large families on Christmas, it hits home because it hits every little thing. In the same way 16 Candles hits that kind of with the craziness of a large family. It's good stuff.
All right, let me do the second giveaway.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm taking my notes, sir.
Thank you.
Whoa, AOA, sheesh. Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown,
no.
this dog should. Yes.
What? You think so too, Bruce?
Wow.
I'm
It's
not
not
a
my
fan.
favorite, but
I've
I'm not
never
gonna
been a
call it
fan
dog
of
shit.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown haters.
I give two shits about Charlie Brown, Linus, and Pigpen. Please, if you haven't, give you another few seconds to hashtag ho ho ho.
Which one you giving away
Charlie
this time?
Brown's a cuck.
He's the original.
He's the original cuck. Yeah.
Let me do this. Oh ho ho. I'm giving away the Hulk number 8.
Ooh,
This is the
that A-list character.
Ryan Otley
Yeah.
cover.
He's a C-list character on that cover. Oh my god, how did he get there?
Is it 8 or 3?
This is 3. Number 3.
You said 8.
Oh, number 3, sorry.
Threw me off.
And the legacy number is Hulk 770. All right, let's run this. Good luck, everyone. And the winner of this slab is Brad Selden.
Congrats, Brad.
Congratulations.
Are you here, Brad?
Oh yeah, that's the
It was
important
a little bit
question.
ago.
Yeah, he was. Haha.
There you go.
Ooh, Commander Cody's.
There he is. Boo, Brad.
All right, congratulations.
And stick around because we still have first appearance of
That's all I
Spider-Boy, Spider-Man number 7 to give away.
Oh heck, I was making a salad. God dang it. Did I win? In the chat,
no.
Yeah,
hold
win,
on.
Brian. We're on the
No.
radio.
What? Gosh darn it.
All right, next up. I don't know. What are we doing now?
There you go.
I don't know. We're still doing the news.
We are?
Starting over. I thought wasn't next
2 hours in, we're still doing the news.
Be Kind Rewind or something? I forget. I don't know. It's in there somewhere.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna throw us off track again by trashing Rebel Man.
It was the weekly Zack Snyder update.
It was. Please be kind. Please rewind.
Ooh.
Some VHS sales. for
Josh,
Max.
are you here still? Josh? International Comics. International
Hey,
VHS.
Hey,
You wait.
leave,
He'll
leave
be
Josh
flipping-
alone.
He'll be
He-
flipping VHS in a year's time.
All right.
I bet you. Oh, there he is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right. First up, we have Airplane from 1980. PGC Home Video 9.0. A seal is an A with a gatefold box. Sold for $500 and a 9.0.
Surely it
can't
must
be
be
serious.
just.
It was it was recorded on Scotch videotape.
Quality.
Quality.
Mhm.
$29.95.
Hey, my greatest hit mix was also recorded on Scotch audio tape. So it must be quality.
Josh is in Savannah living the life. Bring back some DC Universe covers, Josh. Next up, we have Akira.
Ooh,
This is the Japanese preview VHS with a ticket
preview.
for
Oh,
the
wow.
movie from 1987.
9.8.
Wow.
9.8.
They put
Sealed,
a ticket for the
slipcase.
movie in there?
Yep.
Level.
Sold for $1,062.50.
Can you make that bigger at all? That ticket is
Hold
really
on.
cool.
Let me see if I can. I still have
They
the
have much
original.
cooler tickets over there.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
Oh,
Ours are lame with little printouts. Look, you get a receipt.
Is it a foil ticket?
Is it a foil ticket?
You know what? The movie theaters need to start bringing back tickets like that,
Here we go.
and to
I
get the
can do
people
this.
back.
Haha. Let's see if this works. Mhm. Huh?
It's great.
What if movie theaters start doing limited edition ticket stubs like foils and all
There we
kinds
go.
of stuff?
Movie
They do
tickets,
sometimes for
theaters
like
need to do that, man. Remember when
Fathom.
theaters used to sell merch like T-shirts and
Well,
like
there we go.
buttons and
Ooh,
stuff?
yeah.
Remember
They,
that?
they still do all those weird popcorn containers every now and then.
Yeah, they do that shit. The jumbo box or the jumbo meal or whatever.
Yeah.
It was 1,100 yen back then.
It's pretty cheap.
Damn,
So
dude, it looks like a
$10.
baseball ticket or something like that, or a football ticket.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Josh is already like, I need this. I think he has the Japanese version of Akira on VHS. Cheat now.
I imagine there's a lot of people in Japan. By a lot of people, I mean like Americans in Japan that go to these like secondhand stores or these, things like that that don't realize what they probably see this stuff like once a week and just don't realize there's a market for it out there.
Matthew, how much you want for it?
Larry, I can recommend a great anime anthology from the 80s called Robot Carnival. Yes, I have seen Robot Carnival. It was actually really good. So $6, 1,100 yen back then.
Damn.
I want Matthew's episodes of MTV Raps. I also like some Headbangers Ball and 120 Minutes episodes, if anyone has those.
Those sound like YouTube, aren't they?
Yeah.
Next up, Breakfast Club from 1985. CGC 8.5, Seal is an A+, sold for $1,500.
Damn!
Why?
That's crazy. That's an
Why not?
A5.
It's an 8.5. Again, I don't know what that means, but that's
Why do people still want to argue against this? If there's a buyer, there's a buyer. It's not just
I'm not arguing against it.
it's not just the one-off. They've been, there's been enough buyers to keep selling these like this.
Yeah, I think people that
Ringwald bought that. No.
I'd be interested to see the census if they do censuses for this in some way.
I'll have to check that. I never really thought about it. They probably do keep a census.
I would hope. I mean, the problem is you have so many different grading companies for VHS.
Yeah, I've never understood why people badmouth graded VHS or graded.
Yeah,
because
Josh.
Like Max said, there's obviously a market. My only guess, and I'm not. This is not a slight at anybody that like Josh that maybe doesn't like it, but my only guess is that they're not invested. Maybe they feel like they missed the bus on this one. So
all it's gonna take. Jedi, thank you for your support. All it's going to take is Jedi to make some decent money on selling an international VHS, and then he'll be all in. Make some money.
Josh says auction houses are buying all of these like they did with video games. Wait for the downfall.
The video games
doom
are
and
still going.
gloom.
The prices came down a little bit, but there's still a market. I don't know,
Yeah, I mean, just because the customer base doesn't match like comics or something else doesn't mean there's no market for this stuff. I guess maybe don't go in full throttle and spend your life savings on it. But
yeah, don't do that.
I just want to know more about the grading
don't do that,
process.
Max. Whatever you do.
I want to know more about the grading process. I want to know more about the variations. I don't want to collect it, but I find the niche collecting of these interesting. I want to know more about the ins and outs.
Next up, Magnum Force from 1980, VGA 80 plus Neiman book box, sold for $750.
You're speaking my language.
Not bad.
So this is VGA.
VGA.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird because you get some of them will grade the seal or the seal and the box. Some will grade the box. Some will,
yeah, like I said before, I think they all grade that. Only some of them list it and some of them don't.
No, you got to pay. You got to pay for, I think, both grades if you want them both graded.
No, I think you have to pay to get it listed on the label.
Mm.
I don't think you have to pay. I think they all can't take those grading criteria points into account, I think.
Translation: there aren't enough Mexican VHS for Josh the Strongar.
I'm not gonna.
See,
VHS tapes
Renovision's joined in on the VHS. Okay.
VHS tapes won't last over time. You are buying a degraded item.
I've heard
Max,
that
can you
before.
speak on your VHS sales that you've been buying?
Here's the thing: when people think of degraded VHS, usually it's the blanks that you record stuff on. They're not as good as quality as directly from the factory. And yes, you could get VHS tape that was treated like trash, that looks like trash. But if it was treated well, there's tapes that are like 30 years old that play fine. You know,
I didn't know plastic degraded quicker than paper. That's a surprise to me.
and you know, some of the DVDs and CDs also have disc rot in perfectly fine conditions. And sometimes I do feel in the future there's not going to be much difference. Discs are going to be unable to be read. I don't know about Blu-ray. Blu-ray's like a different thing on it in 4K. But the first DVDs, there's some of those you put in, they don't read. I would say it's pretty comparable of issues I've had with VHS to DVDs, you know, of having issues with them, like skipping or not reading well or bad. I've had very few bad VHS.
You know, and people get them graded to preserve them. You know,
Yeah.
The same thing like comic books.
Are there any stores though? Are there any stores that like sell significant amounts? Like you can go to a comic store and go through back issue bins, whatever, like that. I've never seen significant amounts of graded VHS sold at a store that's not online.
No.
True Renovision. That doesn't mean they're stored properly, but if it's a really nice clean seal, the chances go down that it was treated badly. Honestly, there is a possibility that there's a sealed VHS and it was still put in very weird temperatures and warped the tape or something, or there's mold behind there. But the likelihood, if it's a really clean tape and it's a seal and it was also kept in the back, it's just a set of circumstances that I would assume is highly unlikely if it's also really
you know, because look at this. There's a 9/8.
You can usually tell.
Here.
Yeah, you can usually tell when a tape looks like crap. It's usually crap. You're like, you can tell.
I think the weird thing for the collectible, which throws people off a bit, is the fact that if it's sealed and you're getting it graded, nobody knows what's really inside or the quality of what's inside, the condition of what's inside, because it's never opened. So you never know.
Sure.
I mean, a comic book, at least when it's graded, it's opened up, it's looked at, the pages looked at.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
people
you can
that
say
buy
that for you can say that for toys too. And I'm not talking about the toys that come in the plastic bubbles. I'm talking about
I
toys
agree.
that are graded that come in the sealed boxes.
I agree.
Like your old Star Wars land speeder or whatever. You don't know about what condition that's
I
in.
agree. I agree.
You know, and look what's going on with CGC now. People are actually taking comics out the cases and replacing them with lower grade comics. So you never know what you're going to get, even if you're holding it in your hand. So that could be said about anything.
And as far as the tape being degraded, and again, maybe this is kind of a little bit apples and oranges a little bit. If you buy a sealed VHS and your plans are to crack it open and watch it, then yeah, you're a fool, in my opinion. You're not buying, you're buying it for what's basically the condition of it. That tape could be scrambled eggs on the inside. I don't care. I'm not buying it to watch it. I'm buying it because
you're paying
it's
for
a
a
moment
box.
in time.
Yeah,
it's a preserved moment in time.
Unless you're finding sealed VHS tapes in garage sale, thrift stores, and other places where they have cheap VHS.
All right, I'm bringing out my sealed VHS.
Uh-oh.
Now I buy them to watch Jedi, so I'm the fool.
If you crack them open and watch them,
but
yes, I apologize. I don't like calling people.
No, don't own it, Jedi. Call me a fool.
You are. I'm owning it. Yeah, I don't know why you buy it. I don't know why you buy it graded if you're going to crack it and watch it.
I don't buy graded sealed VHS. When I see a sealed VHS out in the wild, or I see it on eBay with a reasonable price,
Well,
this
my
one,
comment was about graded ones. If I
I
wasn't clear,
paid
then.
$4 for Son-in-Law. I don't know if
Yep.
I'm going to open this one because I like the stickers too. Son-in-Law. I have Uncle Buck sealed somewhere. Now this
It's
is
like,
one.
Max, clean your camera. Well, that's VHS quality. He's fully committed.
Oh,
to
you ass!
Was
All
that
right,
Jay?
Now,
and anything.
like I said, if you like the fidelity of VHS, which many people
It's-
do enjoy the fidelity of VHS.
It still looks good. Not
Yeah.
everything has to be 4K. That's the thing.
I agree. Sometimes it looks worse in 4K.
Some of these practical effects look good.
Yeah.
Stargate widescreen letterbox. This is almost $750. That's actually pretty expensive for me to buy a sealed one, but I love Stargate.
But in those cases, I can see one buying a sealed
And
to
look at
open and watch
And
because
you
know
guys,
you're gonna have
you
better
guys
quality.
collect paper. You do know that comic books. It's nice paper, but it's paper. And look, this is nice cardboard with a really great image on it. Look at that, sealed Back to the Future
Whoa.
one.
No,
Gonna go
I
back
agree.
in
I agree with
time.
you.
And I
Now
did
go
not
put that in
realize
a glass case,
I
dude.
paid-
What the hell's wrong with you?
I might get this one graded just hang it on the wall because I love Back to the Future is one of my favorite. It's not the best seal though, but that's why I got it for like $30 with all three. I got the other two here on eBay, and I was like $30. I could do that. No, the other ones weren't sealed though, but I was like I only want the first one sealed anyway. So $30 on eBay. I got a sealed one.
Next time we're sending that to CGC or one of these grading companies.
Yeah, I do want to. I just don't know how to do. I'm not good on the process because I'm not going to do that a lot. But for this movie, I would love to get it as a display and hang it on the wall back there.
Gonna go back in time.
Yeah. Now, can you say this is junk? International Comics? Anyone? Are you? Can
No,
you
I
say
used to have that
you
VHS tape.
you wouldn't cherish this in your collection? I'm not going to buy every movie sealed or anything like that, but there's certain ones that mean a lot to people. There's certain movies that mean a lot to people,
No,
and
it's
this
just
is one of them that just represents this time. And it's a great VHS. And look at that VHS; looks great.
hey, you guys have seen the
It's
the
got the
shit.
seals. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Bruce. I didn't mean to.
You see people have seen the crap that people grade. People grade freaking books that are worth $4. They do it all the time. Crap books that don't deserve to be graded, and you don't have to grade every VHS.
And I shouldn't tell you flippers out there, Josh. No, just kidding. I love Josh. I shouldn't tell you this, but there's actually you can make a decent money on VHS, not even doing the grading, going to Goodwill, Salvation Armies and stuff where they sell them for like a quarter, 50 cents or $1, and some of them are worth like $4, $5, $10 just because they're nostalgia and they're still quality tapes. So yeah, you could make a decent eBay store or a selling store going around scooping up tapes.
Well, Fedora King, only old people collect VHS.
Shouldn't tell
Well,
Josh
that could have been said about vinyls 10 years ago, and still until all the millennials and hipsters started buying them and opening stores.
I'm just waiting until Bruce also covers cassette tapes, which are popular. Thank you, Taylor Swift and James Gunn. Taylor Swift brought back this format, and James Gunn big time. And I've heard the same things. Oh, music cassettes sound horrible. No, they sound pretty good. It's not going to sound as great as other stuff, but
no, they don't. They still sound good.
Yeah.
I played a few yesterday. Well, yesterday, yeah.
Oh, see now. Oh, Josh, I've convinced him. Damn it. He's going
What?
to take people's retirement money with VHS tape resale. He's going to mess up the market. Damn it.
Do you remember when they first came out with the technology on the cassette tapes that the players that would stop in between each song instead of you having to constantly try to guess as you fast forwarded and rewound? Do you guys remember that? That was like cutting edge technology.
I do not remember that.
No,
I
I
remember
don't.
the ones that
Yeah,
would flip
I
over
remember
by
that.
themselves.
Bruce. Oh, sorry, Joe.
Auto reverse.
Bruce,
Oh, yes,
blow
that was
me up
awesome.
one more time. You can't tell me not owning this one on VHS when it's literally a line in the film is I'd buy that for $1, and I did. I got this for $1.
Oh,
Now
what?
that's
That
not
would be
freaking
RoboCop,
cool.
dude.
Come on. Watching this on
Somebody
VHS is
recorded
an
mine.
experience, you know? I'd buy
I
it
was,
for $1 until Josh gets into the market. I love you, Josh.
All right, next up, The Godfather, 1983, VGA 75 plus, EX plus, near mint, tall gatefold box, sold for $4,000.
Damn.
That's the old school. That's big. They changed the box design too.
Yeah,
So that there wasn't many like that. I don't remember. At least I have it, but I don't have that version. I have like a.
I have the box sets.
Cool, Larry.
yeah, I believe this is a 2 cassette collection.
Yeah, it's
Part
a,
1 and
Godfather
2.
1 was?
I was gonna ask, is this a double cassette?
Yes, a double cassette.
it's a long movie.
That's a big
Well, I know
case
Godfather
for it
2.
then.
Godfather 2 is very long.
Bosch,
Godfather-
Bosch. I mean, I
Bosch.
combined you. I combined you and Josh Bruce. Can you please ban international comics? He's threatening me. He says it's going
No.
to cost me $2 instead of $1. He's going to double the cost of my tapes.
I get
Dude.
all my DC International comics from him. Stop.
Oh, really?
No. Yes, I got a whole bunch.
Oh.
I got to open up
It's
tomorrow.
good for something, I guess. Yeah. He's my nemesis. He's
All right, hit the like button, guys. Next up, we're moving into top films of 2023. We each chose 5 movies that we thought were great for this year, whether it had a stellar box office or not. If we personally thought it was a great movie, we put it on this list. First up, this is Jedi's, I believe. Dungeons and Dragons, Godzilla -1, Totally Killer, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and Equalizer 3.
Oh man, you had to
One
pinch
of
it off
those
really quick,
movies.
man. I heard you talking about my movies. Holy shit!
You and I had some overlap this year, Jedi.
A lot of overlap.
Yeah, got a little stain in it. Never mind.
All right, keep talking. I'll be right.
No, yeah. So these are my picks. I don't know if we were supposed to put these in any order or not. So I will try to put these in the order that I submitted them. Totally Killer is a very fun movie on Amazon Prime. It's if you like the 80s and you like slasher movies and kind of 80s humor. This has got a lot of 80s references. So yeah, this was a good movie for me to watch because, like I said, child of the 80s. I found this pretty fun watch. I see Equalizer 3. Spoiler alert, it's been out for a while now. Just kind of it's just kind of the final chapter of the Equalizer. I guess we'll call it trilogy now. So it's really good. Denzel at his best, kicking ass. It's just it's what you come to expect from the Equalizer movie. It's Denzel outsmarting and outmaneuvering and killing a lot of people graphically. So it was a good movie. Godzilla -1 or G-1. This was a very recent movie, so I'm not going to talk a lot about it. I think we talked about it a couple of weeks
just say
ago.
Bruce was wrong, please. That's all.
What did Bruce say? I can't remember.
He didn't like it.
Oh, he didn't like it. No, so yeah, Bruce is wrong. I like
Yes,
this. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was good. It was again. I didn't grow up watching because I only had 2 channels to watch as a kid, so I didn't get to grow up watching all these old Godzilla movies. But this, I assumed a lot of this is kind of an homage to a lot of those older movies, but done in a more cinematic, better graphical CGI manner. So kudos to that. The only bad thing about this movie is Bruce was right. You don't really get as much Godzilla as you might expect from the old Godzilla movies. This movie is definitely about the protagonist is the Japanese fighter pilot. He's over his hero's journey and et cetera, et cetera. Dungeons and Dragons, I thought was just I put this on here because it was really a surprise. I kind of went into this movie with low expectations. I just thought it was a really fun movie. It even had an homage to the 80s cartoon, which I appreciated, even though it was small, but it was there, and that was fine for me. And I thought Rodriguez was kind of stole the show as far as she was really good in this
Her
movie
best
as
role.
the barbarian. I thought she was probably the best character. Very good. Probably one of my, if I had to pick, obviously, you know, you got your Fast and Furious, her fame there, but I thought she did really well in this movie. She was funny. She was just, you know, she was the muscle. She was good. And then Guardians of the Galaxy. This movie was probably the one movie I look forward to more than anything in 2023, was that final chapter in the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's hard for me to say this is the best movie out of the entire MCU run, because you do have Civil War, Endgame, etc. But this movie was really good. Definitely top 3 as far as the MCU, all the MCU movies, in my opinion. This movie was really good. We talk a lot recently about cinematic events, or I forget what word you guys use for it, but these main, where you throw a lot of money at a promotion, a big, you know.
Yes.
I thought this movie was it. I thought it lived up to the hype. It was a roller coaster of emotion all the way through it. So definitely, this would be my number 1 movie of 2023. That's all I got.
Nice. Next up, Dungeons and Dragons, Ballerina, Totally Killer, Extraction 2, and Marlowe. Take it away.
Jedi and I were on the same wavelength. Dungeons and Dragons and Totally Killer. They were both surprising movies for me. Like I said, I'm not a Dungeons and Dragons person, so I didn't have high expectations seeing that, but I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I got a lot of good laughs out of it. Chris Pine is always enjoyable. He's not as great as his father was in Chips, but I still enjoy him. Totally Killer was a lot of fun as well for kind of the 80s nostalgia. And also, sometimes it's fun to see the little generational thing where you got somebody from this generation going back to like the 80s, early 90s, and that kind of juxtaposition of the person from the future going in the past and having to deal with that. It was fun. It was a fun movie. Ballerina, thank you, Perp, wherever you may be. Perp, I thank Perp for pointing this movie out. It was absolutely, I think it was my favorite movie of the year so far. If you like a movie where it's somebody did me wrong, now I'm going to go find that person and kill everybody, it's the perfect movie. Granted, you have to deal with subtitles, but it's well worth the subtitles. It's beautifully shot. It's a beautiful movie. Great movie. Extraction 2 was just fun. I liked Extraction 1. I liked Extraction 2. It's just a damn good action movie. You knew what you were walking into. You got what you wanted. End of story. And I was happy with that. And Marlowe, I like a good kind of 1930s detective story. I like Raymond Chandler type stuff, and this is Raymond Chandler's Marlowe.
I'm eager for Liam Neeson, where he's not like a taking type character, that template. I'm so sick of those movies.
He is so perfect cast as Philip Marlowe because
I like Liam, and I'm just so sick of him doing those movies.
He play, you know, as a guy who's a, you know, ex-cop that's old now. He's a private detective. It's proper casting for Liam Neeson. He still gets to beat the shit out of some people, but it feels appropriate.
I love the poster there too. That's great.
And it's a Neil Jordan movie, and he's fantastic. It's good. It's good all around. I definitely highly recommend it. It's, if you like anything that's like set in 1930s Los Angeles, you know, like your Chinatowns, or the Perry Mason series was very good on HBO this year as well. That kind of stuff. It's great. It's a good watch.
Nice. Next up,
it's nice to see Liam Neeson get age appropriate casting. It made me very happy for Liam Neeson this movie.
We don't like Scream, but Total Killer's a top list movie. Scream needs more 80s, I guess.
They need to do that for Scream 8. Just do Scream 80s.
Totally Killer just did the trope very well. It did the back in time travel trope extremely well. It's not supposed to take place all in the 80s. There's a time travel piece of it, so they handled it well.
Yeah, and like Joe said, a lot of the best parts of it were the the realization that
No spoilers. I might
Well, I'm
watch this
just
with my
saying-
wife.
yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I mean, you have a Gen, what is she, Gen Z or whatever, going back and being confronted with I don't
Without
care
her
about
phone?
your feelings. You have a child of a Gen Z, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But she's being confronted with I don't care about your feelings kind of
If it's
generation, and it's just like, oh, she's like, oh, you can't say that, and they're like,
the first horror of the movie is she can't have her phone anymore.
And she that actress since Mad Men has come into her own. The Sabrina series she did was really good. She's an enjoyable actress.
How would you compare Totally Killers to the Fear Street trilogy on Netflix?
The
if you
what?
guys have seen Fear Street trilogy.
Totally Killers a lot funnier.
Yeah, Totally Killers is funnier. I don't know if I finished the Fear Street trilogy.
Cool. If my wife hasn't seen this already because she loves horror, I would watch this with her.
It made me laugh a handful of times. It was a good, lighthearted horror movie. That
I don't like.
There are some things. I mean, if you go through it and you really think about it, there's some time travel things. There's some loose ends there that don't quite make sense, but you got to kind of let that go because it's not
you take
supposed to be perfect. I don't think.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Barbie, Blue Beetle, One Piece, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, and The Little Mermaid. That's not the right box art, I believe. For Aquaman. For me, Barbie was a fun, great movie for this year. It really reignited people wanting to go see go back to the theaters, and the soundtrack was great. Margot Robbie, and I actually like Ryan Gosling in a movie for once.
I didn't think that was possible either, but I did too.
I know. I really don't like him as an actor.
I mean,
usually.
I don't dislike him. I'm just like blah when he's there. I'm like, okay.
Hey, Brogu. It really did something that no other movie has done with a brand that's been around for decades. It really showed that you can make a movie out of pretty much anything and it be successful if it's done right. Blue Beetle for me was a great comic book movie for me. I'm a huge fan of Jaime Reyes' Blue Beetle, and a lot of the references got me for when I was a kid growing up with novellas and all the food and stuff. So great movie for me. I'm pretty much it was pretty comic book accurate for all those people that were like, it was never comic book accurate. Give it a watch. And One Piece, I've never been a fan of the anime, but I love this movie. Luffy was hilarious.
Sorry, I'm laughing at AOA's comment.
I didn't see that yet. I want to see that.
How about AOA goes? Oh, I can't say that. One Piece was amazing. And I don't know any 13-year-olds that are watching Aquaman. Well, maybe a few.
I'm sure there's plenty.
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom was a great buddy cop underwater adventure. The locations were beautiful. Jason Momoa was just having fun in this movie. Pretty good. And The Little Mermaid is probably my favorite movie of the year. Halle Bailey singing, acting was great. That's how you do water effects, just saying. And that was my list. So if you haven't seen these movies, give them a watch. Don't listen to what anybody says, Max. Next up, Super Mario Brothers, Indiana Jones, The Flash, Across the Spider-Verse, and The Guardians 3. This was Six's pick, but he had to go. Six and Brian had to step out. So only ones I've seen on this list is The Flash and Across the Spider-Verse and Guardians. I didn't see Super Mario Brothers or Indiana Jones. Did you guys see those two?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're fun.
So all the movies on that list.
I have seen all of these. Yes.
The Indiana Jones wasn't as bad as people said it was. It wasn't good, but it wasn't as bad as everyone said. I mean, it was a watchable movie.
I think it was great, fun.
I enjoyed it. I'm not going to say it's Last Crusade, but it's better than Crystal Skull.
I like Crystal Skull too, though.
And people hated Crystal Skull.
I liked Mutt. I thought I would have, if what's his Shia didn't have all his issues later on. I would have loved to see Shia because Shia, I think if he would have stayed not insane, he would have been a decent adult actor too. He still is when he randomly shows up, but he would have been great to carry it on, I thought.
It was a watchable movie. Like I said, I was entertained enough.
I didn't understand all the hate for Dial of Destiny. I mean, like Joe said, it wasn't as good as probably the first 2 or 3, I guess. Definitely better than Crystal Skull. A lot of people, I think, gave it some hate because they felt like Indiana was playing the fool to the young lady, and she's supposed to be the heir apparent, and she's making him look stupid. I
got to see Karen Allen again. I was happy.
Yeah,
I got to see Karen Allen again.
There was some of that, but I don't think it was enough for people to hate this movie terribly. I mean,
well, the scenes with him and his, you mean Marion Joe's?
Yeah.
The scenes with them were very beautiful. They were really well acted. I think some of the best in series.
To be fair, wasn't Indiana Jones a fool in a lot of his movies?
Well, yeah, he kind of fumbled his way through some of the other movies too.
No, it's not like it's something new
on his side. Yeah, I didn't understand a lot of the hate for it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It should have did a lot better in the movie theaters.
I was hoping Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character turn would have come a little earlier, as opposed to being a complete bitch through 90% of the movie and then turning at the last 10%.
Yeah.
She was not a likable character through 90% of the movie.
What?
They should have turned her a little bit earlier.
But she's got an attitude, she's allowed to have her.
Isn't that like
she had more than attitude. She was deceptive and conniving.
Oh, that's true.
Isn't that the reverse of marriage? They start out nice to become a. Let me stop.
But I mean, I knew there was going to be a character flip at some point.
Comment.
I just wish it would have just come a little bit earlier, so that you had more time to enjoy that character as a likable character.
Well, that was the writing, unfortunately.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, that's a small issue that I had with it. I enjoyed the movie. I was entertained. Yeah. That's all I care about.
Yeah, nice.
Mario Brothers was cute too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Mario Brothers. I refuse to watch that movie. I really don't care for it. I'm not going to watch it.
I had it on at home for my kids. I'm not going to go to the theater and see it, but it was fine.
Yeah, Mario Brothers is obviously not for my generation. It's not for someone my age. I went to see it with my son, who obviously grew up with Mario Brothers, and he really liked it. He said there were a lot of homages and tributes to the games all throughout that movie. He enjoyed it a lot. So I'll take his word for it.
Like I was told when this movie came out on one of Max's panels, when I said this movie doesn't have a story, it's just all nostalgia bait. And I was told, who needs a story in a movie? What?
For a kids movie,
it has a story as much as Aquaman 2 does.
Yeah, you can have
Aquaman 2 is better than Mario Brothers. All right,
you could
but
you can have a simple water. It's a movie made for kids.
He saves the princess.
Look at,
but it was people made it seem like it was like next level cinema.
Aquaman saves the kingdom. Yeah,
people make superhero movies seem like their next level film, and they're not.
I don't see anything more that Aquaman 2 is giving than Super Mario Brothers here. It's the same. It's fun.
Hero's Quest.
Simple story. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good for kids. It was.
Yeah.
When do we get to the goat
next
list?
up? We have.
Oh, here it is. The goat list. That's mine.
Spider-Man across the. I was about to say Spider-Man across the Snyderverse. Godzilla -1, The Creator, Guardians 3, and Barbie. Max?
Across the Spider-Verse was amazing.
Yep.
I've been saying the next version of superheroes, the younger generations are less prejudiced against animated properties with anime and video games. I think the next whenever they're done, I think instead of rebooting with live action, they should do very artistic animation like Across the Spider-Verse. Bring some next level stuff for the next versions of these characters. I would love to see that. And then you don't have to deal with as much with actor drama and stuff. Like, yeah, it'd still be noticeable if a voice actor disappears, but still, I mean, I would, if I was James Gunn, I would have done this, honestly. Godzilla minus, and not like the DC animated stuff now, a higher quality. I'm not dishing the DC animated movies, but if you did DC animated and connected them to universe and did really artistic high-end animation.
Well, I don't think they had the budget as Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Godzilla minus one was amazing. I've never been so emotionally attached to characters in a foreign language film watching subtitles. Their acting was great. Yes, there's more focus on the human story, but it's damn good. And then it made Godzilla great again.
Godzilla was always great.
No, Godzilla was fun all the time. I love Godzilla, but made him great and scary again.
You think he was scary in this movie?
Yes. Where you actually didn't want to see Godzilla destroy stuff. And that
I always want to see Godzilla destroy stuff.
I do too, but when you're this emotionally attached to the characters, you kind of don't. So that's what, and the direction, what they accomplished on a small budget is a beacon of hope to the industry, where it's bloated, overdone budgets, and all this micromanaging, where you do a smaller budget, more focused storytelling, and you don't have all these cooks in the kitchen because of the budget too. That's another thing that some of these directors need to understand. Yeah, you get a higher budget, but if you do something on a lower budget, you don't have all these cooks in the kitchen executives telling you.
Well, to be fair,
potentially.
To be fair, the creatives in Japan get paid pennies on the dollar, and they have to work a lot longer hours, and they're usually dead by the time they're 40.
Okay. Well, then we can go on to the next movie that was only made for $80 million.
Yeah, Creator was made for less too. Bruce. Creator is a great sci-fi movie, one of the best AI movies ever done. I think it's in the league of Terminator and what's another AI movie? Matrix. I think it deserves to be up there. And also, for better or for worse, Gareth said I think he doesn't want us to make this a franchise. It's just a one-off. But I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see it again. Guardians 3. I am not a James Gunn hater. It was a beautiful, beautiful movie. He's also these last two movies. Well, Barbie also released a cassette tape. They both released their soundtrack on cassette tape, which is a bonus. And great trilogy in MCU. And Jedi, I agree with you. One of the best of the MCU. I have very few issues with. Oh, one of the best villains of the MCU too. If you would agree, Jedi.
I mean, I didn't know a lot about this villain going in, but I thought it was done well. I think what I learned about the villain was pretty, and the connection obviously with Rocket was cool. I like that.
In Barbie, one of Margot Robbie's, Ryan Gosling's best. A lot of fun from the start. Very influential. This is going to be to these younger generations what some of these 80s movies were to us. This is an important movie, important film for female directors as well. I can't wait to see what she does next. She's actually doing Chronicles of Narnia, which I'm excited for.
Oh, what's her Star Wars movie?
Well, you can always go back and watch Little Women.
She did that too?
Yeah, I believe she directed.
I didn't see that. But I think it was really well directed. And I'm a very important moment in and also proves that there are still people willing to see movies. That just you have to bring something fresh and make an event. I think the only thing that's really succeeding is event type movies right now, because there's just too many options for entertainment. Look at us. Look how much we talk about entertainment. There's so much competition in streaming and comic books, video games, all kinds of stuff. So you need to bring something extra. You need to bring that extra special. And Barbie brought everyone to the yard. Yeah. So that's my list.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
And last but not least, the man, the myth, the ranting king, Dom's list. He wanted
gets
to be
a
here.
list. He's not even here. Oh,
he phoned it in. Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I tried to force Good Burger 2 on his list, but
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I was gonna put The Last Jedi on his list. They cloned Tyrone, Megan, and The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Obviously, Dom doesn't go out much.
So I don't know. The only one of these I'm gonna I didn't see Demeter or whatever that is. The Last Voyage of Demeter.
And it was good. It wasn't. I would disagree that it's the top 5, but
I would disagree. And I don't know. A lot of times I don't recognize good cinematography, artsy, good writing. I'm all about the good time. Did I like it or not? Mm-hmm. They cloned Tyrone. I watched it. It was okay. I mean, I don't know if there's maybe something there. I mean, obviously there's some probably some lessons there and about history and things as well. But it was, I don't know. I didn't dislike it. I'd be a hard time putting that in the top 5 though. It was okay. It was okay.
Well, to be fair, these are the only 5 movies that Dom saw this year.
Maybe you should, Dom. Maybe you should spend less time ranting about Star Wars, and you could watch more movies. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm there with you, Dom, with Kathy Kennedy.
Like I said, this list came, I think, a few weeks too early for me. There are movies that are just coming out now that I really want to see that would probably have made my list in one way or another had this been a later list.
Yeah, because I do want to see A Color Purple, and that's getting a lot of buzz, and I want to see. I love musicals.
I want to see Poor Things because I love The Lobster, and I like that director, the sense of humor.
What's the other one?
I want to see Iron Claw.
Megan as a top 5 movie is a little hard for me to follow. I mean, it was.
It also seemed real. The trailers even looked cheap to me, where it just showed like people with masks on. You could just tell, like the practical mask. That
was like that was a movie made for GIFs and memes and stuff. That movie, it had so many, like the dancing. The doll was creepy. I mean, if that's the goal, you're going in there like, I just want this doll to creep. Yeah, okay, the doll's creepy.
I don't think if it didn't become viral on TikTok, I don't think this movie would have done as well as it did with the dancing and stuff.
I think it was a free TV movie. Yeah, it was a free. It was on Peacock.
Yeah, I watched it for free as well. Yeah.
I watched it, and I got a few laughs out of it because it's never not funny to see a small doll-like creature at one point in a horror movie just get thrown somewhere at some point. That's always amusing to me.
Yeah, and you knew when you knew the little boy. You're like the little shithead, dickhead boy. You know that he's gonna get fucked. You're signing your own death warrant. You're done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kahiba said Tesla came out today and said in 2021 a robot of theirs beat up an employee. What the hell?
I hope God it didn't kill him.
I know.
It's
hey,
a robot.
It's Philip Chungy, Master Presser. Hey, buddy.
The robot had enough of them pushing him down, only for him to get back up, so they could push him down.
With the broomstick,
back up, so they could push him down.
What a great show you have here, Bruce. It's very lively. Like so many different people in the chat. Awesome.
Well, my community is a mixture of quite a few other communities.
Good job. Good job. It's cool seeing so many different people in the chat pop in with a comment.
You know, a lot of people I'm in a lot of group chats with. They come by and hang out.
Yeah, Bruce gets around, I've heard.
He's just mad because I didn't get around with you. I have standards. Oh, sorry.
Shout out to Brogu. I wish that Disney called Grogu Brogu. That's an amazing name. I like Brogu.
Shungy came to say that Amber Heard is better than Brie.
Nah. Although I liked she was one of the best parts of the movie. She was actually trying on her character.
We're gonna do something that Max usually does on his channel on Sunday nights.
Whenever there's free time, it's fun.
It's called Flick Chart. They usually put 2 movies out. We say which one is our favorite, and then we click that one and it moves on.
You
right?
Could slowly build as you do this, Bruce, your top 20 of all the official King of Nerds top 20 movies of all time as you go through this.
Yeah. Max, what do you think? No Country for Old Men or Dumb and Dumber?
I enjoy Non Country for Old Men, but I think it's slightly overrated. Like I watched it, it was good. It's just like people.
Whoa! I will have no Cormac McCarthy bashing in this room.
No, I didn't say it was bad. I didn't say it was bad, but I don't understand all the accolades it got because I was like, okay, Dumb and Dumber, amazing movie, Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with No Country.
What about you, Joe? What are you going?
I'm going with No Country. I have within 5 feet of me probably 4 or 5 Cormac McCarthy books. So
how does it feel? Oh, Joe Stolen. I found your Zack Snyder.
What about you, Jedi? Where are you going with this one?
Well, I'm obviously a Jim Carrey fan. Pre breakdown, gone nuts. Jim Carrey.
What? He went nuts.
He's
very political.
He's out there, yeah. So I'm gonna go with Dumb and Dumber. I mean, I've always appreciated his this crazy antics. I've only seen No Country for Old Men once, and sorry, Joe, I probably fell asleep twice watching that. So I'm gonna go with Dumb and Dumber.
And I'm gonna choose Dumb and Dumber because No Country for Old Men was a hard watch for me. I fell asleep a few times watching it.
It was good.
Yeah.
I just don't see why people are raving about it.
So
and look at that poster for Dumb and Dumber. Come on.
And with that, Dumb and Dumber wins out. So next up, we have Lord of the Rings: Two Towers versus Knights at the Museum. Max.
Two Towers. That's my favorite Lord of the Rings.
Jedi.
Oh, I got to go first on this one. Oh my god.
You going second? Max went.
I think everybody, if you've watched enough of me on YouTube, which doesn't take a lot to get enough of me, but you'll know that I'm not a big fan of Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
My brother loves this trilogy. He watches it. He's watched it countless times. I do not understand it to save my life. So even though I'm not the biggest Night at the Museum fan, I do tend to kind of gravitate towards comedies. I like comedies. I can rewatch comedies over and over, where if other stuff I'll be one and done with it. So I'm going to go Night at the Museum.
Nice.
If I want to watch people wander around all day, I'll stare out my window. I'll choose Night at the Museum.
Wow.
I can't get into Lord of the Rings. And if somebody says
two men,
if somebody says
with lustrous beards that
I know
in a Lord of the Rings movie,
Joe and Jedi the Gray.
I'm sorry.
Would make some amazing wizards.
If somebody says they fell asleep during No Country for Old Men, but be like, I love Lord of the Rings, I just don't.
Joe,
understand
can you
that.
go? You shall not pass. Can you do that for me, please?
You shall not pass.
There you go. See.
I'm gonna choose.
I don't get it.
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, because I love Lord of the Rings. I could watch those movies over and over. Yes, I never fall asleep.
Night at the Museum
the
is
o-
special. Rob Williams and everything, but Lord of the Rings, amazing.
The tie will be broken by the chat. We got one Lord of the Rings.
And
Two,
the Two
three.
Towers is a great action movie too.
1, 2,
It's a
2.
great action
2,
movie if
3.
you like those.
If you don't mind waiting an hour and a half.
4.
No,
between
the
action
Two
scenes.
no, the Two Towers is like straight action most of the movie.
All
that
right.
one.
2 Towers wins.
That's the one. That's the most action oriented of the Lord of the Rings.
All right, Joe. Juno or Knocked Up?
Who's pairing these movies up? I don't. God,
I will
It's
say
the
Juno.
website.
I love Juno. It's a great movie. It's so well cast all around. It's a fantastic movie.
What do you
Jedi.
do when you haven't watched one of them?
You could still pick. We're
you
not
could
too
pick.
I mean, I
serious.
like I like both. I like both.
I'll
a
go with
lot,
Knocked
but
Up. I don't think I've ever watched Juno, to be honest with you. So I'll go with
Okay.
Knocked Up.
Max.
They're both okay for me. I would probably go Knocked Up.
Juno has a better soundtrack.
I've never seen Juno, so I'm going with Knocked Up.
You're missing out.
Juno's decent.
I felt bad for not watching it, son. I
What?
feel so bad now.
What is this?
It's also
This
it's
isn't
harder
even
for
a competition.
no, and I'm not making any statement about Elliot Page or anything, but it's kind of harder for me to go back and watch the catalog for before the transition. Some of the movies,
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not saying anything negative there. I'm just saying it's just I don't know.
You're canceled.
Never
Max.
seen.
You're done.
Never. Max is canceled already.
No,
This will
I
be
just
Max's
think
last
she's
appearance
a
for the show.
in that
See?
movie she plays a
Hope you
young.
enjoyed your time on YouTube.
No, they've tried before.
If,
In
yeah,
that
he-
movie, she played when she was Ellen before Elliot. She was a young woman that was a teenage mother. It's just like okay, I don't know.
she still has that old. Oh, let me stop. Anyway.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Pirates of the Caribbean, Shining, Max.
Yeah, no competition.
Pirates of the Caribbean at World End.
Really?
I hope you're joking.
Jedi.
Not joking. Not joking. I like The Shining, but I would rather watch Pirates.
No, I'm going to go with The Shining because I like The Shining and I also like the sequel, the whatever that was. I can't remember what it's called.
Doctor Sleep.
Doctor Sleep. Yeah, I like that too. I thought it was I thought it was good. Pirates of the Caribbean kind of became one of those movies where I felt like if you've seen one, you've seen them all after a while. You just kind of the same shit over and over again. So The Shining for me.
You can't put a Kubrick movie on this screen and not choose a Kubrick movie. I'm going with The Shining.
Thank you, Brogu. Yeah.
All right. I'm going with The Shining, of course. I can't stand those pirate movies. I really can't. Not a fan of Johnny Depp, except
I can't tell them apart. If you ask me what happened in this one compared to the other like 7 that were made, I could not tell you.
I like Johnny Depp as the pirate. I said that earlier in the show, so I don't want to renege on any of that. But the shows just became I couldn't tell you what at World End. I couldn't tell you I couldn't pick it from any of the others. I don't know. They're all the same to me.
I'm not going to try to explain it.
He really in had a big part in any of these movies? He was just running around.
Yeah,
sashaying everywhere.
It was Johnny Depp being Johnny Depp. He got to wear lots of accessories.
The best thing Johnny Depp did was 21 Jump Street. Just saying.
And I say that having an
Nightmare on
unnatural
Elm Street
attraction to Keira Knightley too. So
what? What is
Keira
this?
Knightley.
All right, I'll start this one. iRobot or Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of Crystal Skull. iRobot for me.
iRobot. I don't even. This is the easiest one
I really
yet.
like iRobot, and it's probably a good movie now that we're closer to this happening for iRobot. But the robots don't look that cool. I would say Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull is pretty fun. It's a fun movie.
All right, Jedi.
iRobot. I don't even have to think about this one.
Joe.
Even though the movies are very, very different, every time I watch iRobot, I'd rather be watching Demolition Man for some reason. I don't know why, but I will choose iRobot out of this because I did not like Crystal Skull.
iRobot. We'll do like 3 more then.
Look at your top 10 so far.
Mr.
How did
Smith?
Mr. Smith get there?
I don't know. Maybe I clicked it earlier.
Raiders.
Scary movie. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, come on. You don't even have
Joe.
to ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip that. Skip that.
That's not a fair fight.
Oh, here we
Ooh.
go. Oh, there we go. Kill Bill, Volume. What's that? Volume 2?
Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Raiders of the Lost Ark. Joe's.
Oh man, this is tough. This is very, very hard. Because I do like Volume 2 a lot. I'm just gonna have to go with Raiders. I just gotta go with Raiders.
Jedi.
Oh, it's definitely Raiders. Kill Bill, Volume 1 or 2, whatever. When I always feel like I'm always feels like I'm the black sheep of any conversation when it comes to talking about Kill Bill or what's the other movie? Never mind. But anyway, everybody seems to love this movie except for me. I don't like it.
Oh, I love it. I love the movie.
I don't like it. I'll turn it off. I don't like it. Matrix. The Matrix is another one. People love the Matrix, and I'm like, well, I don't understand why. But anyway, enough about me. Indiana Jones. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I like Volume 1 of Kill Bill better than Volume 2.
Me too.
And I guess Raiders of the Lost Ark wins because I'm choosing Raiders of the Lost Ark. Mac, you said yours, right?
Raiders. I like Kill Bill Volume 2, but come on, Raiders is classic. They're both classic, but just more so.
It's hard to put anything up against Raiders.
I think Raiders more influential.
Oh God, 300 versus the Hulk.
Hulk? Is this Banner Hulk? Not that it matters.
So.
300, but
I think it's Banner Hulk. Yeah.
Max, you can start. I know where you're going with this one.
The Incredible 300. 300.
I'm going 300 also. Jedi.
I'm going to go with 300 only because I never liked and I assume this is the original with Nick Nolte, the Hulk. So I never liked Nick Nolte in that movie. I didn't like what he became. I didn't know what he became. Maybe I just didn't know enough about comics. I don't know. But I'm going to go with 300.
Nice.
I love Nick Nolte, but I'm going with 300 as well.
What? All right.
Oh, this is a great one.
I said I'm going with 300. I said I love Nick Nolte as an actor. I did.
That's what I'm saying. What for? Next up, we got
48
Finding
hours.
Nemo.
Another 48 hours?
And Zack and Miri Make a Porno. You can start, Joe.
Oh, man. This is tough. Because Zack and Miri, it is filmed in Pittsburgh. So I do have but it's Kevin Smith. So I gotta go with Little Nemo.
What's wrong with Kevin Smith?
He's very hit or miss for me. Dogma was filmed right near where I
feel
grew
the same
up.
way about you, Joe.
I Kevin Smith, I love Clerks 1. I like Dogma and I like Mallrats. But outside of that, it's just like, come on, man.
What about you?
Doesn't do it.
What about you, Jedi?
Wow. So I probably watched Finding Nemo more than I've watched Zack and Miri make a porno, but I don't know. I remember watching the Zack and Miri and just thought it was hilarious when I watched it. The way that people think that how easy it would be to make a porno, like we can make a porno. It's just all these things that don't go. So yeah, I'm gonna go Zack and Miri, even though I haven't watched it nearly as much as Nemo because I've watched it 1,000 times with my kids. But
I also dislike Seth Rogen, so it's tough.
Max,
what's wrong with Seth Rogen?
He plays Seth Rogen in every movie.
Hit or miss? Oh. Joe.
That's every actor.
Me and Joe are Dolan. That's what's Dolan.
He does play Seth Rogen in every movie.
Max,
He's better as an executive producer.
Finding Nemo. Hands down. Yeah. I like Zack and Miri, but it's not, the Finding Nemo was an amazing movie, Pixar.
I'm going with Zack and Miri because I've never seen Nemo, thank God.
What is wrong with
really?
you? Do you have a heart?
Never seen it.
No, I wouldn't say thing. I mean, you should watch it. It's
Nah.
actually not bad.
You know, it's funny
You
because
had Little Mermaid as your favorite movie of the year, and you're acting like Finding Nemo is a stretch.
I didn't watch a lot of Disney animated movies.
I didn't either. I didn't watch this until I was in my late 20s, early 30s.
You know, the only thing I knew about Nemo was my friend's son used to call me Brucey the Shark.
There were some great lines.
That
Probably,
kid
I
was
mean,
right.
the fish in the fish tank in the dentist office. You know, Dennis Leary was hilarious, and he's probably one of the best. You know, the Mount Wanahakalugi. I mean, there's some great lines in that movie. But yeah, Zack and Miri. I don't know.
All right, we're gonna have to go
it's
to the
Pixar at
chat.
its peak.
We have to go to the chat for this one again. We got Nemo from this peasant. Zack and Mary, Nemo tied. Porno. I guess Zack and Mary wins. We'll do two more. Disturbia and Speed.
I haven't seen Disturbia in a long time.
Max?
Disturbia was good.
That's like sort of like a remake of the
Rear Window or
yeah.
Oh,
It was not. It was fun.
Stewart.
It was good. It was a good way to do it for a younger generation.
Mhm.
I'm struggling more than this I thought I would. And I haven't rewatched Speed.
doesn't hold up.
I was gonna go Speed, but after Joe said it doesn't hold up because I haven't seen it in a while, I'm gonna go Disturbia. I think that's cool to remake it in a cool way for the younger generations.
Yeah.
And that was when Shia I think had a lot of potential. It's a shame that he went the route. I don't even know what's up with him. I just don't understand what's going on with him. I think he might have been canceled recently too.
Well, you know, drugs, Hollywood, and fame.
But
No,
it's a
found
shame.
Jesus. He's doing.
No, I'm
that
talking
thing
about when
now.
he was yelling in the middle of the streets and
Well, his career's gone,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's recoverable like some other people. Maybe he'll have a renaissance like Robert Downey did. You know, Robert Downey was not everywhere for a while.
Didn't he do like some sort of like I call them self-help because I don't know what else to call them, but like these things where he's like yelling at you to like fix yourself or like
yes.
yeah, he changed,
they're
it changed
fantastic.
my life,
Oh.
man. Yeah. I owe who I am today to Shia LaBeouf. So
That was just a meme. Just do it.
Yes.
that was
Yes.
yeah.
enough Shia shilling. All right.
I'm gonna go with Speed because I don't think I've ever watched Disturbia. To be honest, I think this Disturbia is one of those movies that I look at, I read what it's about, and I'm thinking, oh, that's a pretty good movie. I should watch it, and then I just never do. So I'm gonna go with Speed, which I think
watched
I've seen
Speed.
probably at least a dozen times.
I watched Speed recently, and it didn't hold up for me as much. Maybe it's because Keanu's so goddamn cool now as John Wick and stuff like that. That's
He doesn't have those long flowing dark.
and he's just old school. And like, if I'm gonna watch dopey
Too
old school,
too
Keanu,
close to Bill and Ted Keanu.
yeah. I mean, if I want kind of that kind of Keanu, I'll watch Point Break, or I'll watch Parenthood. You know, something like that. I don't know. I couldn't get into it the way I did, and I liked Disturbia. If you're going to remake something, you know, that's the way to do it. You take that story, you update it for a new audience. You don't call it the same thing, and you don't really bill it as a remake. You just know it's a remake of that original movie. I like that. That was a good way to go about it, so I was happy with that, and it was a decent movie.
So you're choosing Disturbia, right?
I am choosing Disturbia.
Wow.
I will be
Speed-
outvoted all along here because I think everyone
Speed.
loves Speed.
Yeah, Speed wins. Even if it was a tie, it would be Speed. It was a tie.
Yeah.
Speed. Last one. Wait, we just did this. Hold on.
No. What it does is it does something you've recently rated and puts it against something else to see where it's going to be in your top 20.
All right. Dumb and Dumber and Cars.
Dumb and Dumber for me. I don't.
Cars is great, but Dumb and Dumber.
Dumber
That's
and
neat.
Dumber.
Just go do one more after this because that's an easy
All right.
one.
Scream and Donnie Darko.
Where is that poster? I've never seen that one.
Yeah, these
I've
posters.
never seen that poster either of Scream.
Take a
Seriously, we're talking about the right
spare
Scream?
pair.
What the hell?
We need to get that poster for Perp.
Yeah, sorry, this is an easy one. This is an easy one for me.
Which one you picking?
For Donnie Darko. Hey.
Oh no, you're one of those, Joe.
Oh yes, I am.
What is up with Donnie Darko?
In the words of Maggie Gyllenhaal, you go suck a fuck.
What did you just say? Joe, what
Can you repeat that?
Suck a fuck.
Now that I know that's in
you.
there,
What the hell,
kind of
bro?
hard not to.
So that was Jake. Maggie retorted back to him after that.
Was that in the movie?
Listen, I'm not bashing it. I just don't understand why people love it so much. It's just like, okay, it's
It
weird.
was interesting and
yeah.
weird, and it was something different.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Donnie Darko?
No.
So, like,
it's the only tolerable Gyllenhaal movie.
I like
the previous
What,
selection
Joe?
where I talked about. I haven't.
Don't ask, Max. Don't
did
ask.
this-
What's your problem with Gyllenhaal?
Go ahead.
I don't have one. I love
What's your
Donnie
problem
Darko.
with this? Like Disturbia, this is one of the shows that I would read about and be like, oh,
Donnie
but
Darko.
this one I think I actually did try to watch and I just couldn't do it. Talking Donnie Darko. Scream, I'm going to vote for Scream. Scream was kind of, they took an old trope of slasher movie and they spun it. They gave it a kind of original idea where they actually kind of made fun of the rules and kind of, I think it was done well. The first one. All right. So, I mean, I think it's lived its life and it should go out to, peacefully pass. But the first one I thought was really good. I liked what they did with the horror genre. So I'm going to vote Scream. And again, I've never seen this poster either, so that's kind of interesting.
Max?
For better or for worse, the industry it owes a lot to Scream. The horror was always there, but it never went mainstream as much as Scream franchise. I don't think. Back when the original Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, that was always popular, but Scream just took it to another. But what, right, Joe?
I said you're right. You're right. Scream did take it to.
It took it to
a very mainstream level.
Yeah, and especially the first one's very iconic.
Yeah, I'm going to Scream also. Scream. I have never seen Donnie Darko. I have no desire to see Donnie Darko.
You got to see Donnie Darko. It's a fantastic movie.
You don't have to.
Swayze in it.
There we go.
Missing out on good movies.
All right, this is the last one. Star Trek from 2009 and Twister from 1996.
Oh my god!
I'm going Star Trek. Max.
Star Trek was a lot of fun. It was a reboot done right, I think. The only thing that's lacking is the villain wasn't that interesting.
In Star Trek, you don't need an interesting villain.
No, I do. I think that's my problem with the majority of Hollywood movies is they need better villains, really interesting villains. But other than that, it was a lot of fun. Twister's a great movie, but it's not Star Trek.
All right. Jedi.
Wow. So I liked the reboot that we're talking about Star Trek. This is the reboot, right? The JJ
the lens flare. Joe, did you know the lens flare?
So I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the reboot, I guess, or whatever of Star Trek. But I have always loved the movie Twister. It is a popcorn movie. It is fun. It is just like, it's crazy. It's like that shit can't really happen, but there it is right in front of me. Movie magic.
Jedi, I have some news for you. Breaking news. They're making a sequel called Twisters. And then they're doing climate change as the reason for the
I can't escape it. You can't escape it. Bill Paxton, I mean, one of my all-time favorites, Bill Paxton. And I don't know if he's ever done a movie. They probably has done a movie that I didn't like, but I bet you they're outnumbered greatly by the ones that I did love. So I'm going to go with Twister. It's a movie that I always say this, if I'm channel surfing and I hit Twister, I'm going to stay there till the credits. It's just that.
Let me answer Larry. Can I tip you to watch and review Donnie Darko? Not yet. I'm not monetized yet. Give me another month and
You
a
do
half.
the stream elements for now.
I don't know.
AOA knows my
I'll
feeling
watch it
about
and
Helen
review it.
Hunt.
Bruce, I thought you always took the tip.
You know
forgot
what?
about your feelings for Helen Hunt.
AOA knows my feelings for Helen Hunt, so you know I'm choosing Star Trek.
Thank you, Max, for being here. Hope you come back again.
Oh, you've done worse jokes to me.
I have.
I had
Well,
those a
probably
good-
have.
Yeah.
So Star Trek and two twisters, right? So
Yeah, I'm taking Star Trek. I
Oh, you
don't-
take
Yeah,
Star
I think
Trek.
it's
I
3 to
dislike
1,
Helen
but
Hunt.
3-1.
Yeah.
3-1, and that is it for Flip Chart. I just want to thank everyone for showing up, hanging out.
You're welcome.
We have 34 likes.
Go sub to my channel. I'm like 2 away from 6,100.
I'm a
I
member.
really appreciate. Oh yeah, Joe's a member.
If you haven't subbed
I'm a member of your
to
channel, Max.
Yeah.
sub to my channel, Max's channel, AOA, could you do the honors? And Renovision.
Appreciate it.
Please
I'm
sub up to our channel.
I'm mad at Renovision. The
Why?
Renovision joined the International Comics Army and is hating on VHS. So I'm going to go to Renovision to throw down the gauntlet sometime. I'm very upset with Renovision. Very upset.
No, I'll watch
I
Johnny
like
Darko
the
this
fact
week.
that you watch the movies. I enjoy the fact
Yeah.
that you actually watch the VHS movies. That makes
No,
me
I do.
happy. That you buy them
They're
and
not
you're
bad
watching them because
quality.
you.
It's just not like some things
No,
don't need to
I
be
know.
4K.
No,
Not 1080p even.
I appreciate you consuming the media the way it was intended to be consumed.
You know what the real draw is? It's fun to find stuff you could still get a bargain for, like most other genres or most other collectibles. People know what things are worth, but you could still find some really good deals. That's what's so intriguing to me. Like back in the day.
Let me before we start talking, let me do this giveaway this way.
Okay.
Anyone that wants to leave can leave. And I don't want to keep everyone here, but let's see. God damn it, I closed the share tab. All right, here we go.
Use your Stream Deck.
What? I can't not to share a tab. I can't do can't do that yet. I haven't haven't programmed that into the Stream Deck yet. All right. Please. But you haven't already. Your last chance. But ho ho ho. All right, we got this. And let's see. There we go. It's actually working out right. Wait, can I do that? Oh, I could do that one too. Do that one. All right, and the last giveaway of the night is Spider-Man #7. First appearance of Spider-Boy. CGC 9.8.
Ramos cover.
Brogu, you have to put the hashtag in for it to search for it. You have to put hashtag.
But hashtag ho 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 ho. Let me see.
Because the system might not catch it if it's not hashtagged.
I'll give Brogu one more chance to put in hashtag ho ho ho. Brogu.
No space, hi Nathan. No space between it.
All right, there we go. Brogu is a very dedicated watcher of the channel. Thank you for always showing up. All right, and the last giveaway goes to Cohiba 75.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Are you still here? You still here? Cohiba?
He was just there a few seconds ago, so
Yep.
he's there.
Fedora.
I love
Yeah.
Fedora.
Too quick. Oh, see, look, he's like, wow, and then he's there.
He said, "Wow."
Ah, there he is.
There he is. There he is.
Hit me up on Instagram.
You
I
jumped
think you
the
have.
gun, Fedora the Kong.
I love Fedora. Fedora's awesome. You can find Fedora on Birds the Nerds channel. And where is it? Here we go. My Instagram. Everybody that won, please hit me up there, and I'll get your books out before the weekend, hopefully. And back to this thing really does come in handy. The Stream Deck. So you guys got anything going on for this week that you want to talk about?
Well, go. I'm sorry. I was gonna say I'm gonna be streaming probably tomorrow, and we have me and DL have a spoiler stream. We're gonna talk about Rebel Moon. Joe. But I do have to go because my wife is calling. Why are you keeping me here 3 hours?
3 hours?
Oh my god!
Oh wow! I didn't even notice. Oh, let me get this banner down. All right, let me just.
I do have to head out because she's gone.
Well,
all right, thank you, Max, for showing up. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So obviously, most of you guys know because we're all a part of it. So Friday's a big day for us, right? We have the other show, Bruce's show, which who's going to be on it this week? I'll try to make it. I'll try to make it.
Probably Dom and you and Red 5.
But I'm not reading anything, so sorry. I never learned how. And so then we have we obviously have the Hot 10, but that's like, yeah. And then we have
we're both on the top 10.
And then we have Get Off My Lawn. We have Get Off My Lawn, which follows the Hot 10. I'm just joking. Follows the Hot 10 or whatever they're calling it. And then Joe's not going to be with us this week, so all bets are off as to what goes on. But we are going to do a retrospective of 2023. We're going to make some fun. We're going to pick our favorites. We're going to poke fun at a few things that happened throughout the year.
It'll be a good time.
It'll be fun. So, tune in for that, please, because it's always fun.
Very much so. Thank you guys for showing up, hanging out. Once again, thank you for all the support from the channel, from you guys. And hopefully when I hit 1,000 subs, I'll give away another big book. You never know what I'll do. So have a good night. Take care. Happy holidays. And I will see everyone Friday.